Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have... Take it away.
Reading order, so that's
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
that's you.
We never warn people.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Heroes Legacy, aka Mark, aka for tonight, your Alexander Gottwald. I have my own streaming channel for Heroes Legacy with the Legacy Lounge, and I'm just along for the ride and here to have fun and be a fool for you guys.
Awesome. And your Alexander is a... what race and class are you?
Alexander is a variant human, and he's a war cleric.
Awesome. Up next, beneath me, we have...
That is me. I am beneath you. Hello, everyone. Name's Max Casanova. That's M-A-X-X Casanova. That's real stuff right there. Tonight, I will be playing a Tabaxi rogue, a rogue ranger, named Breath of the Cloud. And yeah, I'll just be popping up every now and then online. You never know where you'll find me, but I'll always be having fun with people.
That was magical. Hey y'all, I'm Caitlin, and I am playing Juniper, a Circle of Spores Shadarkai Shadow Elf Druid. And y'all, I'm just pleased as punch to be here. And I am bucking all kinds of damn stereotypes, because I was raised weird.
Hi, I'm Meg, and I'm playing Leia. She's a ASMR Way of the Open Hand monk.
Cool. I'm Michael Knight. Hi. I will be playing a Dragonborn Samurai class, and whose name is Trevash. I have yet to figure out a voice, and I'm just going to let it happen when it happens.
Just feel it.
And I guess like a little bit about me. I'm a local writer, director, actor here in the Orlando, Florida area. So got some like audio plays that are available, as well as do a Facebook live stream show about pop culture. So that's where you can find me online.
Awesome. That is very exciting. Go ahead, babe.
Speaking of audio plays, Megan also just had something released, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that available, by the way?
CFC Arts / Midsummer, I believe. I was not prepared for this, so I don't really know.
Sorry, you're good.
If you look up CFC Arts on Facebook,
yeah,
it's there.
It's up there. Yeah, it's a $5 or donate what you will. It's the entire script of Midsummer Night's Dream, with some local actors. Actually, not all local. Some of them are from elsewhere. It's really quite phenomenal. Highly recommend it.
Awesome. Sounds good. So, other quick announcements that we have for tonight. Join us again on Monday night. We have Disasters in Danger. That is our flagship show. We are continuing the trek across the lands of Lickdracht, and we just made it to 4 points, so they'll be getting into some adventures there. We are continuing to gather more and more Eberron players as we build some shows for that. Also, we're looking at putting together a cyberpunk game using the Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart rules, Cyberpunk Red when it comes out, and hopefully to do sort of like a prequel to Cyberpunk 2077, because I think
Max is interested in being a part of that because his head just went full puppy. It's like,
yeah,
You got it, baby.
A treat?
I am very excited about it. I picked up the World of Cyberpunk 2077 book. I've been reading my way through it. The art's phenomenal. Just the lore. It's a lot of fun.
Does Keanu show up in that book?
He does. Yeah. The character Keanu plays is from the original Cyberpunk game and Cyberpunk 2020.
He knows Kung Fu.
He does know Kung Fu. More aptly, I think he knows rock and roll. In one of the modules, Johnny Silverhand holds a impromptu reunion concert for his band Samurai outside of the Arasaka Corporation, in which he whips them into such a frenzy that he convinces them to riot and attack the Arasaka headquarters. So he knows You know karate, he knows kareze, as it were. I feel ashamed I said that, but
No, I was gonna say, is that on the record? I feel like
Everything is being filmed.
I feel like you need to coin that.
oh,
We'll
that
clip it.
that phrase.
At any
Yeah.
point during the night, we can
Oh.
clip these things.
That's
That's like
That's from something.
yeah, it's like an
Yes.
old like
yeah.
80s movie reference or something.
I don't know anything.
I know that, so it's gotta
We're
be.
not
Yeah,
nerds.
it's gotta be.
I'm showing
We
my
don't get outside.
Quickly, a question about gold or items adjustments for opening material. Do you want us to add stuff? Did you give Mike anything special?
I gave him an sentinel shield.
I got
so
shit.
one uncommon magic item. If you would like to have it, you can collect it.
Great, thank you,
No.
thank you,
No.
thank you.
I got a
Uncommon
shield.
magic item.
Yeah.
I would actually.
I like a shield.
Think about this now.
Yeah, right. Everyone's like, "Oh shit!" Thank you for asking, Mark. By the way,
I have options.
I get an item.
What? I hope it
Thank you.
wasn't on my coat.
Tabby.
I would like a heavy crossbow,
Alright.
please.
We're gonna
Yeah.
learn some stuff.
Any basic equipment you want, except for plate mail. Plate mail is out of your price range. I don't think any of you would want it, but other than that, you guys are good to pick up anything.
I'm wearing clothes.
You are wearing clothes. I made sure you had them.
I
Good
got
job.
clothes,
Okay.
and I'm happy with my clothes. I think that's it, guys.
You
That
think
might be
that's
it.
it? You think you
I don't
found
know.
There
it?
it
We'll
is.
figure it out.
That's the voice.
It's also Southern, which is weird.
Shanghai Noon.
Well, here's the thing. When I imagined this character, it was reflective of Zeb from Rebels. So, like, I'm wondering if I should throw on some English instead. But I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Totally
That's
agree,
good.
man.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I am on board for everything that's about to happen. It's gonna be weird.
Welcome to Saturday night. Let's get ridiculous.
Oh, it's Saturday night. Sorry, I don't know if that's trademarked. Or we can do that.
Probably,
As
but
long
you
as you're
didn't
not
do enough
singing
of it.
up to
so.
16 seconds of something.
I thought it was 30 seconds. They changed those rules? That's bull.
I always knew it as 16 seconds. I think it depends on your venue, so I just cut it short to be safe.
Yeah.
Basically, can I get 16 bars of something? Done.
All
We're
right.
all used to that.
Here we go, guys. Let's jump in. Let's start our adventure for
Let's play
tonight.
some game.
So,
I'll just upgrade this.
our adventure takes place in Eberron, in the city of Sharn. It is the jewel of the hilt of the Dagger River. It is the largest, most metropolitan city in the entirety of Corvair. It has an ancient history that dates back beyond the founding of the Dakani Goblin Empire and has, for hundreds of years, been a central focus of the humans of Corvair and all of their allies. Sharn is known as the City of Towers for good reason. It sits in a coterminous zone with the plane of air, and so its buildings rise up into the skies, stretching nearly, and in some instances, over a mile high. It is a city of neighborhoods, of boroughs and districts, with as much vertical stratification as horizontal. So, this is the city of opportunity. This is the city that never sleeps, the city of 1,000 tales in a single night, where danger lurks around every corner. And it is the city that, for at least a little while, you all have called home. You all are, to skip the awkward introduction first date phase, you all are at the very least friends. You have met each other a couple of times. We are 2 years after the signing of the Treaty of Thronehold, which ended the last war that was about 100 years. It definitely influenced each of your lives. You're also 4 years from the morning. An entire country was destroyed. So it has been an odd time. It has been a time of uneasy peace and a time of opportunity and adventure. One of your mutual friends that all of you know is a gentleman by the name of Max Murlock. And although I have not prepared you as players for this, I would like you guys to go around the table and tell me how you know Max. I will tell you he is human. He is a little... he's an interesting guy. He's a way of finding business and trouble, and but he's done a little bit of everything in his life. So we'll start up top here with Alexander. How does Alexander know Max?
Alexander knows Max because of a deed that he did. Alexander has been in service to House Laurent and has been indebted to their family ever since. Max helped their child when they were just a wee little boy, and in doing so garnered favor of the royal house. And so, as such, I've come under his service and employ to help aid wherever he sees fit.
All right. Breath, how do you know Max?
So, Breath of the Cloud has tried to keep it with just the business. Been hired for several infiltration missions in the past, but as of late, since he keeps on hiring Breath of the Cloud for many, many jobs, now it has become more of a on-call sort of dealio, as it were.
Sounds good. Juniper?
Well, Juniper was raised in an apothecary, and so some of the more, our parents kept on trying to go the clean, straight, and narrow to stay out of trouble from their family days and try to outlive their past, but of course that's not always going to work, and so the shadier characters knew they could sort of find favors with our clan and get some of some things on the down low when they got into scrapes and squabbles with each other, and so staying off the record and helping brew those potions as I did a lot of the times when I was growing up, I kept on running across people like him, and he became a regular a lot of the time for either hangover cures or memory potions, forget something he'd done, or else just a good old-fashioned healing for trouble he was about to do.
All right. Leah?
Right. Well, it really depends on who's asking. If it's the monks back at the temple, he used to come here to pray, and I would help him through his daily ablutions and, sort of working through his devotions and stuff. But the actuality of it is, he used to bet on me while I was doing the underground fights. So, yeah.
All right. And Travash?
This man asked me to do things. He says, I have job, you stand here. I stand here, people try enter. I say, no. They don't come in. Basically, Breath of Cloud, wonderful man. He go mission, right? He asked me, the man he asked, go mission. I stand, I wait. Anyone bother, I punch.
That is a...
This man pay me do this. It's very simple. Breath of Wild goes out, I stay. Same thing. Breath of Cloud. Cloud, not Wild. This is Legend of Zelda.
Okay, what's gonna be a problem is every one of these accents I have a character in currently somewhere, so I'm gonna be struggling to stay with my Southern belle.
That's why I hope pick Scottish. What's up? How you doing?
I'm gonna have a problem. It's going to be an issue.
It occurred to me that my character is from the cold.
Yeah.
My character's from the cold. I was like, yeah, burly, Russian, makes sense.
I can do that. You are the machine.
Ivan Drago, I will crush you.
But yeah, to make that a little bit more clear, the guy, I literally have already forgotten his name. What was it? Starts with an M?
Max Murlock.
Not
Yes,
confusing
Max.
at all.
He asks me to, whatever the Breath of the Cloud gets asked to do, I'm the person who stays and keeps a lookout.
Sounds good.
It's the same thing. Yeah, I get paid to do that.
Okay.
You could just call me Cloud for short if you prefer.
It's up to you.
So you all have received received an invitation to an inn that is in the Middle Memphis district of Sharn. Middle Memphis is part up on the plateau. It is in the, as its name would indicate, the middle of the height of Sharn. However, it is sort of on the lower end. It's definitely a rougher neighborhood. It is a part of town that none of you are terribly surprised to see Max in. And unfortunately, you have not seen Max yet. He's requested that you all wait for him at the Badger and Dragon, a solid inn, tavern, watering hole that does a pretty good seafood gumbo. And so you guys you've gathered up, you've seen each other, you've probably put together a table for yourselves, and it's getting near an hour. Max is usually late. An hour's not unreasonable, but hour and a half you'd start to worry. So we're right on the edge of that time. Would you guys do me a favor and tell us what you all look like?
Yes, I'm first.
You are first, my dude. You unfortunately picked the name with the highest starting
I
letter.
know. I just had to do it.
You did.
Alexander is wearing a bit of base chainmail, an adorned sigil on his left shoulder, wielding a crossbow to his side, heavy crossbow, and slick-backed black raven-esque hair. He has a scar along his eye from the right to where the eye slit goes, and just some gloves and basic travel gear.
Awesome. Cloud.
Yes. So, Breath of the Cloud. As you know, he is Tabaxi. So, if you pull away the hood, what you see is a nice base coat of gray fur with some of the black stripes going along the side. You have the very subtle teeth that is poking out from the mouth, and he's all adorned in very subtle, very manageable, basic leather armor. You will also be able to see his rapier that is hanging from the side, as well as his short bow, which is strapped along his back. All very base colors, very, very subtle.
Juniper looks like a fucking vampire come into the daylight. She is very pale, and very thin, and a little on the smaller, shorter side for an elf, but still taller than a lot of people. For the Shadowkai, they're sort of imposing as a species. But she's got thick, real messy, big black hair that is in sort of like Viking braids, but like not well done. Like she forgets to tend them, like when you leave French braids in for camp, and then you just like forget to tighten them. And feathers and stuff sort of in her hair, and a couple little mushrooms sort of starting to grow. There's a couple of things that just sort of, lichen and moss sort of starting to cling to stuff, but she does it up still pretty, like it's unkempt, but like not gross, not like she hasn't showered, just like she got distracted in study hall and there's still a pencil in there. She is dressed in grays and blacks with the emblem of her family's apothecary on in bronze. And she wears a belt with all these little satchels and bottles, and a bandolier as well that has similar, and it's similarly branded, like people can find her and know, your family's apothecary's down the road. Very sharp points on the ears. She's a little unnerving because she smiles at you real sweet, but she looks like she could kill you with her teeth. And she's got some sort of leafy pattern tattoos snaking up and down and all across her arms, and piercings all up and down the blades of her ears there, one on her nose, but she doesn't look like the type who she looks like a pit fighter. She doesn't sound or talk or carry herself like one, so it's a little uncanny and uncomfortable.
Yeah, Leia definitely looks like a pit fighter. She actually is sort of built like Commandant Steele from Borderlands 1. So she sort of looks like this weird albino chick, but she's got her hair in braids. But she's got just enough color, both her skin and her hair, that you're like, nah, she seems fun. Not like a lot, and not by choice. And she's just sort of wearing like normal clothes. She doesn't really seem to be wearing a lot of armor or anything. Yeah, that's kind of it. She's drinking. And she's got hand wraps. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevash, very big, 6 foot, nearly 7 foot tall. Whereas most Dragonborn have long snout, Trevash looks smushed. So is normally long, this a bit smushed, with the teeth sort of poke out. Long horns, 2 go back. Right here, all the way back, so he's looking a little bit like mix between dragon and bulldog. And so Trevash have these ice blue eyes, almost turquoise, but white scales. Trevash wear a fur vest, is gray, dark blue, with fur pants, big boots, and one big piece of armor come down the arm, bed legs strapped to back. Tendrils hang down like long hair. This what Trevash look like.
So as you all are enjoying your
happy
drinking
right now.
and eating, hey, nice.
There it is. As customary, I quickly go on Hero Forge and just design a miniature.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I should have followed suit with that.
There is a little bit of a thump into the room as the door swings open, and you all see Max. Max is.
Oh!
he looks over at you.
Everybody knows your name.
You can see. It looks like Max has been up all night. His doublet is undone. You can see he's missing a dagger or two out of his belt. His sleeves are kind of rolled up. He's got that kind of wired look, like he's been up all night, which is not uncommon for Max. That unfortunately, it might be business, it might be pleasure. Either way, it's Max. And so he stumbles not in a drunken way, but in a like I've been running to get here kind of way, and is like, huh, all right, I'm here. He sits down, and he'll sit down between he's gonna sit between Juniper and Leia, and he's going to immediately grab just the closest drink that he can, and he'll take a big drink of it and put it down. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Oh man, it's been It's been quite a night. It's just been a lot. Thank you so much for meeting me. Thanks for the short notice. He looks around the table, and he goes, "Oh, hold on. Yeah, can I get the smoked shark with the blue cheese spread, and I'll get everything on the table." And this is when you realize something is wrong, because Max has never volunteered to pay for anything. Usually.
How drunk are you, Mr. Murloc, right now?
Oh no, not drunk yet. Working on it. We're getting there.
No, we get there. Tonight for drinking. Yes?
Meg, did you say insight check?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can make an insight check.
Ooh, girl, 22.
It does seem to be Max. You don't suspect he's a doppelganger or been replaced.
Oh, what's wrong with the bitch? What's up?
He seems anxious and a little scared.
Max, I have
yeah.
serious question for you.
Okay, yeah. I got
Do
answers.
you need a hug?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes, you do.
I'm
Come
gonna
to me.
say yes.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Trabash is very
we'll
good
give you a
with
big
his
hug,
hugs.
lift you off ground. Good to see you, my friend.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
That was a good hug. Okay.
Everything
all right.
better.
Almost.
Hey, while he's getting the hug, I actually instead pay for the drinks for him.
Oh, very nice of you. When
Great, if you're gonna do that, just get another round for the table, though. You know, because you took
Go for
mine.
me. In one
Another
big
saucer of milk, please.
Get my friend milk. His cat person needs milk.
okay,
Juniper just like picks a small, like, not a good berry, but it looks like one. I've been waiting for. No one heard me ask for the wine earlier. It's fine.
the guy behind the bar sort of tries to take all that in. He's not going to get the full order, but he's going to try. He's going to bring something to the table and get paid. So we'll see how it goes. Once Max is back on the floor and he sits down. All right, guys. So, I've been doing these Inquisitor jobs lately, and I had a pretty good track record for them. Doing the.
Where did things hit the fan?
I'm definitely a little out of my depth on this one, and I don't mind saying it. I mean, you guys know what kind of work I usually do.
No, we don't. Actually, he's very mysterious.
Trabash, in fact, everybody, roll me a history check. Let's open up the night with a nice dice roll.
12, because I have a -2, because I'm not smart.
3. Okay.
8. Well, for me.
4.
Or you guys don't know what Max does. Actually, you know
sense.
he isn't an Inquisitor. Inquisitors are PIs, they're investigators. You know he's an Inquisitor. You know he is not officially licensed by House Madani. House Madani is the half-elven dragon-marked house of the is it finding, seeing, searching, something, knowing? It's they run the Inquisitors Guild, and they have a house enclave and capital here in Sharn. He is not associated with them. Sharn is filled with Inquisitives, and so you know that Max is among them, but he is oddly an unlicensed one. And he looks at you guys, and he realizes that you guys don't actually know what he does. And he goes, right, okay, so I've actually, since the last war, and since we've been doing a lot of different jobs here, I really, the past, 3 months, hit a nice stride of working for noble wives, right? Who suspect that their husbands are cheating, or maybe they just want
Max,
a little.
are you a gigolo?
Not fully. Gigolo is like the It's the whipped cream on the Max Murloc cheesecake,
Are
right?
you man candy? Are you unlicensed?
No. See, because I actually do some inquisitive work. If they think their man is cheating, normally I follow him around, I take some pictures, I bring it back to the wife. She, being overjoyed with the good news or bad news, or just wanting to get even, will usually request the whipped cream, as it were.
Or an escort.
No,
So it's very, very fortuitous to be where you are.
I mean it can be. Yeah, it can be.
It's good.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
like your job.
I like my job. I liked my. I don't like it anymore. I did like my job.
No.
So I did for a while. So that's what I was doing, right? I go around. Husbands cheat. I catch them. I tell the wives, right? The wives pay me, and then maybe I have sex. Maybe I don't. That's not the job, right? The job is finding the cheating husbands. So anyway, yesterday, I get this recommendation. Okay. Do you guys know Nora Irul? You can roll history checks on the name if you would like. I can automatically tell you
Not.
the
14.
14. Evan. Okay.
12.
12. Okay. 12 and 14. You guys know a little bit about her. You've seen the name, the Irul name. IR apostrophe capital ROOLE. Irul. And anybody with the ear suffix in their last name is old money. They are landed gentry from the time of the Kingdom of Corvair. The last war, about 100 years ago, split that kingdom apart, right? So they've been around for a while. They are Brelish. They're from this country. They have a big house up in the Cloudtop district. They do some humanitarian work, but other than that, you don't really know anything about them. So she is often a staple of the fashion and like opera scene. That's
She very famous.
yeah. That's it. So not terribly famous. You know her, and you guys do know the name of her
Max,
husband.
you have sex with celebrity?
I was thinking I would, but I'm thinking it's
Oh,
not worth it on this one. So she hired me to find her husband, Drevin, who went missing.
Yeah, bad man.
What? Drevin?
Yeah, bad man? This man is bad.
No, he's missing. He's missing.
Same thing.
Well, I mean,
Missing may
maybe.
not be made.
So she tells me that he likes to go slum it drinking in one of the taverns down in Lower Dura. You guys know Lower Dura is a very much a like rough and tumble, it's a rough place.
Is my place.
Exactly. So I went to check it out. Yeah, it looks like the bar had some sort of scuffle in it, but there's watch all over the place, and I have a little bit of a warrant out for me, or 2 or 12. Doesn't really, numbers are really not important here. So I went to check out the scene. I couldn't get too close. I was gonna come back and let her know, and I noticed that there are these guys that have been following me ever since. At least I think there were. I can't always see them. Sometimes they're just like in the side of my vision or something. But listen, I got a good advance on this one, and
It's not the alcohol.
yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, Leia.
Right. So if we find this husband for you, do we get to fuck the wife, or how does this work exactly?
Okay, well, see now. You guys think you don't want to put legal contracts like that into place. because then it's solicitation. You really want to have it more like a free-flowing kind of thing. But if you find her,
Max?
I'm telling you, you don't want that. Listen, if you find the husband, I can pay you. I can pay you 50 gold each.
50.
So we can take the wife out for a nice drink, and then she'll just want to give it up. 50 gold is a nice date. 50 gold is like 5 dates in my book, but it's fine. Do they have bowling in Sharn? Because like that's a good bowling night. Can we invent it?
I do this. 20 gold. More drinks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, 20 gold.
Very easy. Second question. You talk of ghost.
I don't know if they're ghosts. I don't know if they're just like some
Is people you can see is ghost.
Well, but I think they might be like. I think they might have bodies. I think they might just be creepy.
Is ghost.
Yeah, all right.
I have
well,
heard of these. They are the gods.
Perhaps. And he,
Do they look like me a little bit? Just real pale? Do they look like me and Leah? Real pale? You said that you looked albino. Like,
Oh, hey, albino is rude. Okay, white dragon. It's
Can I do a check around the room to see if anyone new is looking at Max?
yeah, make a. I'll take perception or insight, either one.
Can I go along with that as well, either
Yeah.
aiding or doing my own role?
Yeah, you're gonna want to do that.
Yeah, you can make your own roll. Go for it. I see the 4. Thank you.
19.
19. Okay. You guys look around the room. Nobody new has come in since Max came in. Everybody that was here, you would say maybe 9 out of 10 of them know Max, or at least are familiar enough with him, right? You recognize the look. When he came in, people were like, who the hell is, oh, it's that asshole. And kind of went back to their business. One person seems to have not looked up or cared what he's doing, and that's the one that stands out, if anything, but that guy was here when you guys came in. So he's been here the whole time. Like, it's... If he was here waiting for Max, it was very impressive that he's been here a long time.
maybe he just knew that eventually Max would end up here because usually Max ends up here.
It is a possibility, yeah.
Stake out the bars and the hot women's houses. We'll find Max. Also, again, I apologize to our player Max. It's going to happen all night long.
His name is Max Casanova. Yeah.
That's valid. Yeah.
But I mean, if he's got 1x, then I'm less confused.
That's it.
Say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we have a deal? Are you guys?
I think we have a deal. We just need to finish our food and
20
drink.
gold. More drinks here in front of me. I need 4.
Okay, we'll get this man.
He does
4
not
drinks.
speak for all of us.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I know.
You pay them.
So 50.
Gold gets more.
Okay, 50, 50, 50, 50.
When we get back from this deal, though, we need to have a talk about that arrest warrant or wanted. We need to talk about your situation.
Fair enough. We can talk about my situation when we get all of this sorted out. I appreciate it. Is there any other questions you guys have for Max as to the case or anything along those lines? So you guys hang out with Max for about an hour. You enjoy your additional drinks. He pays you each 20 gold pieces up front. Those of you that negotiated for the full 50 will get the rest when the job is done. And he will have more drinks for Trevosh when the job is done.
Wait, not tonight? Oh, you drive hard bargain. I still do it, but okay.
Well, there you go.
Try to bring a flask on the way.
Oh, his flask is this big. This big.
the day gets into the later afternoon, and you guys set about traveling to Lower Dura. From Middle Memphis is maybe like an hour walk, taking different sky bridges and stairs, or you guys can catch a sky coach and travel down there much quicker. It is up to you guys how you would like to travel.
How much is the sky coach?
For this trip, it is going to be base 2 silver and then 1 silver per head. So 7 silver.
Don't mind taking the luxury route? By all means, I will assist.
I am okay with the heights.
How fast does the coach go?
The coach will get you there in about 20 minutes.
How fast? How many feet per whatever?
Oh,
What's its movement speed compared to us?
So its movement speed is maybe like 100 feet around. But what makes it a faster route of travel is that it can fifth element dodge between the bridges and the other cars and sky coaches and things like that, whereas you guys are stuck on roads, and so it can go in a much more direct path.
Yeah, we should do this. That sounds smart.
Immediately start
Saving my
hanging
energy
out.
for the
I'm gonna be stupid because I'm that bitch and I can move a little bit faster. I'm gonna be on the ground.
And 100 yards around?
No, but I can move faster than y'all, bitches. I'm gonna be on the
Are
ground.
you sure about these?
I'll catch up with you later and just see what I can see,
Okay.
like nooks and cranny wise, as opposed to just plain aerial.
That's
Okay.
fair, having different teams in different areas. We'll cover more ground that way, literally.
One walk.
Cloud is not afraid to do any scouting. For
I go with Cloud.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, you all should
We
go
go-
up in the sky. She just like fucking starts going like, what go? Ooh.
I have a feeling Juniper has worked with her before. She's like, she'll find her way there, and she this way she doesn't have to worry about anybody else, and she's just gonna sort of Assassin's Creed her way through the town. It's gonna be great.
And I will just watch that crazy mess and start paying for the coach.
That sounds good. I'll take the coach.
6 silver.
6.
Leah, can you make me an athletics check and then an acrobatics check?
That's a good face.
6
no.
and then an 8.
Okay.
Good night, guys. This was fun.
Tell me you have a backup rolled. Maple!
As you guys are traveling, you can see Leah. She is very fast. There are times where she is running through the markets in Middle Memphis and leaping disruptively over like fruit vendors. She knocks over a cabbage cart at one point.
His cabbages.
Yeah, she has to.
I see her down there. Wow, that's a lot of destruction.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, Kenneth's cart. Oh, though he spent so long making those. Oh, I'm gonna hear an earful about that at the next guild gathering. Oh no.
Oh, that man's cabbage stand. Oh God.
Hey, it looks like he's used to it. He just looks resigned to it at this point. Has
He's
this
very
happened to him
funny.
before?
As long as the nip vendor is okay.
She gets to.
Did you say the nip vendor?
Yes, for catnip. Get that out of gutter. Goodness me. There's no one selling chopped off nipples in certain parts of the
You
world.
been?
Yes.
Not anymore.
What we have is a failure to verbate.
No, see, I speak Cloud. It's okay. You talk, I translate. Very easy to understand. Trevor.
Thank you, lizard man.
Lizard and Cat is the buddy cop movie I want to see, and I never knew how much I needed it.
So Leah at one point begins doing the parkour jump between bridges, and she slips, misjudges the distance at one point. However,
Oh, he's very funny.
all of the high bridges in Sharn, the entirety of the city pretty much, has a feather fall spell cast on it. So she gets the roll me a percentile, please, Leah.
Sharn is. Well done.
Oh,
Oh no.
82.
Okay. So Featherfall is going to protect you from falling 60 feet. And so the final 20, I'd like you to make a acrobatics check, please.
Nope, her wings pop out.
Oh.
She's ASMR.
Yeah, I forgot. I knew that too, and I was worried about you. Fuck.
She starts to fall, wings pop out.
Well, there you go. She wings and wheeze. You guys take the trip pretty smoothly. You are going to be arriving at... Apologies. There it is. You make it to the area, and you're directed to the Half Pint Tavern. As you are making your way over there, you see the sign for the Half Pint is a looks like a little gnome or not gnome, brownie, or some sort of small goofy-headed creature carrying a big tankard, right? And that's the bar emblem for the Half Pint Tavern. As you guys are approaching, you can see a guard of the watch standing at the front door. He's pretty large, not as big as Trevosh, but he looks tired, he looks annoyed, he looks irritable, and about 20 feet from him, there is an elven, half-elven gentleman, short blonde hair, that looks like they had just finished a conversation, and he is actually beginning to walk away. And you watch the guy sort of stop and turn back, and he looks at the guard, and the guard's face just does that look that says, if you say one more word, by all the heavenly host, I am going to break you. And
If
the guy
one
goes,
of y'all says one stupid ass name,
yeah,
be
exactly.
nice.
Exactly. And so the guy looks at him and goes, never mind. And he turns to walk away. And
This was a smart move, my friend. That man would break you like toothpick.
you see him kind of glance back over his shoulder at Trevosh and kind of nod and keep going.
Yes.
You don't do much of the subtle works when you're working with Max and Cloud, Breath of the Cloud there, do you, Trevosh?
I'm sorry, these words I don't understand.
You don't understand this word. Hand the flask from earlier.
Yeah, smart.
Good.
There we go.
Oh,
this
good.
is how we do the sneaky sneak.
You speak Trevosh. Good. I'm gonna go catch up to that gentleman real fast.
Understand the power of medicinal water.
Oh no, there we go. Michael's back in focus. Can I go catch up to the gentleman, please?
Yeah, you can. You
Thou
can
shalt
catch up.
tag along as well.
Excuse me, sir? Sir?
Yeah. Well, what's wrong?
My intuitive female healer sense told me that you were stressed. You looked very bothered by whatever was happening there. Can I offer you some kind of tonic to take the edge off, or do you you look like you might have a headache? I'm just drawn to be able to sort of help, and you look like you're having a rough time of it.
Oh,
Anything I can do?
no,
Yes, tell us of your woes.
I appreciate that. Do you what sort of tonic do you guys sell?
Well, there's plants for every which way of sort of problem. It would really
Right.
help me more if I knew what was going on with you and I could specialize something. And she starts just naming things that she would know that Caitlin does not.
Sure.
This is willow branch water. It's real good for the sinuses,
And
And then
our-
this one, this black one right here, it's a little sludgy, it's a little chunky, but it's
Uh-huh.
gonna help you with that sadness that's setting into your face area.
Mhm, mhm. Are
All you have to do
these-
is tell us your problems.
Are-
We shall focus on.
Are these House Churrasco approved healing tonics, or are these, how shall we say, boutique remedies?
Well, that
Depends on
really
who's asking.
depends. Thank you. Yep, same page. Same page, buddy. Well, that really does depend on how much you're willing to pay for it, but more importantly, if we want that gentleman to get involved or not. You seem to have a bit of a blow up with him.
Oh, no, it's all right. I've just been, hitting a lot of dead ends lately. People don't seem to want to answer questions, so,
I know how that feels. I've been asking you what's ailing you for like 3 solid minutes and you won't answer. Are you an inquisitive type, perhaps? Are you a reporter, sir?
Well, that is a double-edged, that's a double-edged name right there, isn't it?
Listen, you just have the air of a virgin trying to get into a nightclub that's above his age, and usually that says reporter in this town. So, let's play nice and just tell me why that man wouldn't let you in there.
I'll be listening in on the sidelines
Sure,
too, just
sure.
checking,
Well,
like insight checking.
yeah, and he does seem to pull like a civis pen out from behind his ear, and asks you, well, I mean, he is doing his job, and that does seem to be a crime scene. I'm actually more curious why you're here. And what was your name? You definitely do get the feeling he is a reporter of some sort.
I assumed as much. My name's none of you. This is business. Well, that's really not the sort of question that I'm looking to answer right now, and you're being very evasive in yours, sir. So, you were hired by the paper to cover this crime scene. They wouldn't let you in? Your press credentials aren't good enough? Yes, please chew. I'm sorry. I could have kept going. I could have filled. I picked the wrong moment to be brief and succinct.
Now is the time to chew the set, as it were.
Yeah, just keep us in dramatic tension as he swallows.
He looks you over and well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you show me how it's done, and then we can discuss credentials.
Sounds like
What
fun.
are you asking? Hello?
Hey, you wanna go make friends with that guard over there, Trevash? See if
Oh
he'll-
yes, he's
in the-
very
in the-
nice looking.
In
man.
the guild of muscled bodyguard men, maybe there's some sort of kinship there.
Yes, of course. I walk up to man.
Okay. Yeah.
I say, hello.
Hello.
Yes, listen, my friends and I, we need to go in this building.
Can't let you in the building. Building's a crime scene.
No. This I understand. We here for crime scene. We help.
Watch has already got this one. We're gonna get to it in a little bit. We're a little short-handed at the moment, so I'd really appreciate it if all you inquisitive types could just take a step back and let us deal with our own
No, my
business.
friend. We do same thing. We do same thing. I here just to help you do job. More people make sure nobody else gets in crime scene. You know?
Alexander would like to look to see if there's any potential side passages or things that are not being as guarded.
Sure. So Alexander, there is an alley that seems to lead back behind the building. It is on. This is like a corner bar on a city block, so you could work your way around the building if you would like to. Leah, you had something you wanted to say?
very stupid. I have a forger's kit.
Uh-huh.
Can I really quickly make up some really shitty we as police badges?
Sure.
Badges? We
Might
don't
be
need no
smart,
stinking
'cause
badges.
my next thing is to knock this guy out. So
We're holding you off on that.
Go ahead and make a stealth check to get out of his sight and then to write up some forgeries.
Can she roll with advantage because he's not paying attention to her?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Ooh,
Because-
natural 20 for
Yeah.
25.
Didn't there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Because Michael is distracting him. No one's looking at her.
I was trying to go through a side pass and I rolled as well. I didn't know if you wanted me to for strength or athletics, and I also got a natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So while he is
Fucking
distracted,
brainwash, man. He's just up there talking. None of us exist.
yeah. Make me
Trevash, very
a-
good at distract.
Make me a dexterity-based forgery check for your forgeries.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So he is, and you feel pretty good about them. You won't know really until you show them to him. But the ink is still just a hint wet. But you did it very lightly, so yeah, it is. They look pretty good. Trevash, you're up there talking with him. Are you attempting to persuade him as you are doing this, or?
I am, yes.
Okay.
I'm attempting to kind of like forge a brotherhood connection with him as two large men who like to protect things. Surely he wants to just, be pals and help us out.
A bromance, if you will.
Sure.
Oh, I will.
It's guide love. That's what it is.
No need to compromise. There's
Holding
nothing.
up your heart into the sky.
No
Alright.
need to clarify. Oh no. Better grow more and more each
I'm right
day.
here.
What'd you get, Trevash?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was being distracted. My bad.
Persuasion
Hold
check.
on.
Wait for me.
Hold on. Let me check my persuade real quick. I got a 12.
You got a 12. Okay. So you get the feeling he's not going to let you in just for free, but you know how easily corruptible most of the guards are.
Right.
So if you start talking numbers at him, he might be willing to let you through.
And this is all before they come up with their forgery.
This is
right?
while she's writing it. Yeah,
Gotcha.
she's off on the side writing it.
So, listen, my friend, you and I, we work same way. Yes, people give you money, you stand here, and when job is done, you go. Yes, you
Yeah.
need money.
Right? Yeah. Who doesn't?
It's very simple. I work same way. So listen, how would you like to make same amount of money, go home early?
Who doesn't love that idea?
I think it's a great idea. I give you this money, I take your job. I love punching heads as much as you. How much you need?
He kind of scratches. I don't know. Make an insight check. Alexander, as you're making your way around the side of the building, so to be clear, it's a side building. There's an alley with like a walkway. So I just gave you like a stealth check for that.
Gotcha.
Trevash, what'd you get?
A dirty 20, I'm assuming, is a 20 earned where you didn't roll it naturally and you get there, though?
That is correct.
I'm learning things. Then I got me a straight up dirty 20.
Yeah. So for 5 gold, he'll consider it. For 10 gold, he'd just walk away and come back in 15 minutes.
How much I got? Does it say?
Well, you got at least 20 on you because you just got paid 20 from Max.
Okay. Okay. Who is in my... Hey, Cloud!
Yes.
You got the 5 gold?
Pardonnez-moi. Walk over
Okay.
and what is it, lizard man?
No, see, he need money for let us in. I have money, but I don't want to spend all my money. It's team effort, so help out a little bit.
Right. Right. You may have the shinies.
Okay,
5
good.
gold.
He's either that or this man, his skull ended up broken, which is not fun for anyone. So you give me the. Okay, thank you. I have a 10 gold.
Okay. And he said, "All right. Let me just get rid of this reporter, and then you guys can go inside."
By which,
No,
during
no
which, by
need.
the way, Juniper is gonna just sort of look over at the reporter jackass and wink and be like, "That's why I've got a team." Cause he said, "Show me how it's done," and I fucking did.
Mm-hmm.
It's no need talk this man. You go home. You have extra drink. We take care of this man.
Listen. 10 gold is like 20 minutes. So, but I can't have him reporting that a guard got bribed. So either you get rid of him now, or I get rid of him now. It's one or the other.
Oh boy. All right. Yep. Trevash patience up.
Do I hear this?
This man out.
No.
Do I hear this?
In the hallway, correct?
You're in the alley. Yeah. You're in the. So Alexander and Leah are kind of in the alley. Breath of the Cloud and Trevash are right there with him. And Juniper, you're far enough away that you're not hearing him. He's not speaking loud enough. Like, can't let him see that he bribed me. I gotta go punch this guy, right? So.
But you could.
But he's not. Trevash, you said you wanted to do something.
Yeah, I'd like to knock this guy out.
Okay.
He tried and he's done. He's
Just
done.
a good old bonk.
Just a good old bonk.
The checklist is over.
All right, so the guy starts to walk away, starts to walk towards the reporter. You can make me an attack roll, strength based. I'll give you your proficiency, so +5. Roll a d20 +5.
Cool. Rolled an 18, so I'm at a 23, my dude.
You do hit.
Do you need me to roll for damage or anything? Or is this...
Technically, yes. Yes, I do.
All right. So for brawl or just for general fighting?
Yeah, let's go with brawl. I'll just pull up a normal guard.
Okay, so do I have what do I roll
just
for damage?
It should just be your strength modifier, I believe, is actually
Okay. +5.
+5.
Hold on.
Go ahead and roll a d. Go ahead and roll your axe. We'll say you hit him with the butt of your axe.
Oh, that's a good thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And
d8
so-
+3.
Can do. Okay.
Roll for bonk on the head.
Yep.
4. I rolled a 4. God damn it.
So you do bonk him. Normally this would be when he gets mad. Yeah, he passes the con save. So you bonk him on the head, and he's like, "Hey, what the?" And you see him start to reach for a whistle.
Do I see this?
Yeah, everybody does. I'm gonna have everybody flip for initiative, please.
Am I close for that?
Now it is.
You are. Yeah, Breath, you're right there. Let's all flip up a card.
No.
I know.
9.
That's a terrifying 9, by the way. Everyone type your cards into that chat so Cody can see the order we go.
All right.
It's fucking accurate, Meg.
Okay. So the guard is first. The guard is bloodied. As he reaches back, he touches the bit of blood pouring out the base of his skull. He's like, "What the hell?" And he's gonna shove Trevash and gonna try to attack him here. He's just got a club. So, Trevash. 17, I believe, does not beat your armor class, but your shield's not out, so 17 does meet it. So he is going to deal. Oh shit! He rolled max damage. That's 8 points of damage to you. As he turns around, he's like, "What the hell?" And he grabs his nightstick and like bludgeons Trevosh on the head. You guys are hearing now sort of the scuffling and the definitely the action going back and forth. Up next is Juniper.
Yes, and my entire character sheet crashed as I tried to update the spell sheet. So I am going off the cuff here. Yeah, it died. It completely died. It just won't. So I'm reopening everything. I am going to, though, just go a straight and easy Thorn Whip and try to pull him back out of melee.
Okay.
Shakespeare didn't like that and he attacked me.
I was gonna say, aren't we the professionals at this? What's going on? What's happening?
Hey! Rude! That's a natural 18.
That'll hit.
Plus all my stuff, so that is a D8 6 of piercing.
Yeah, Shakespeare likes that. He'll go
Great.
measure for measure with you.
Yeah, 3. And he pulls him 10 feet closer to me.
Okay. Yeah, the Vine Whip catches him, pulls him 10 feet closer. Up next is Max and Alexander. Excuse me. Breath of the Cloud and Alexander are both up. Oh no, Jack. I'm sorry. So Trevosh, you're up.
Okay. I don't want to kill this guy. That's a lot.
You can choose to knock him out if you take him to 0 hit points.
I look at my heavy crossbow. I'm like,
I'm wondering. I want to do something cool, but I don't know. Like, I'd love to grab his own club and then hit him with it. However, I'm sure that's 2 separate moves.
Yeah, that is a bit much. You can, however, if you would like to, action surge and do both of those things, but you would need a short rest before you could action surge again. So.
Nah, I'm just gonna like full on cock back and just try to nail him square in the middle of the forehead just to see if that does it. I'm a big guy.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Attack roll. And okay, give me 1 second. Sorry. Oh, you gotta be kidding. All right, hold up. Sorry, my dice roller crashed as well. This is making for good stuff. All right. Okay, 10. And that's on under what?
It's a +5.
Okay, so 15.
15. 15 does hit because he doesn't have a shield out. So go ahead and roll a d8 +3 for your damage.
9.
9. Yeah, absolutely. So you do. When the second strike catches him in the head, as the Thorn Whip sort of reels him back, Trevosh follows him, and you see him just thunk, right in the square middle part of the temple. The guy's eyes sort of go cross-eyed, and he starts to slump down onto the ground. Breath of the Cloud, Juniper, and Trevosh, you guys notice that the reporter has out a like a little crystalline seeing stone and is recording everything that is happening at the moment.
Well, that went about as well as I could have expected, honestly.
So
Within access.
I immediately go on over.
I believe it is so Breath of the Cloud, I think you'll have the better dex, but it's between Breath and Alexander, so you guys can go whenever you would like. What would you like to?
I mean, I have a 20 in dex.
Yeah, you absolutely go first. So.
Okay. So how far away is the reporter?
Oh, 30 feet.
Easily make it.
Yeah.
And in this case, just going to quickly pull out, get the rapier ready, and just stab at the stone.
Okay.
Not at the person, the stone.
Sure. Make an attack roll.
That is a 17.
17. Okay. Yeah. We'll say that. Yeah. You do catch the stone. I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can hold on to it. Yeah. Well, natural 19. We'll say instead of dropping it very far, he just sort of drops it like onto the floor, but he catches it with his foot to keep it from breaking. He does that thing whenever you drop your phone and you're like, I'm gonna kick it. That's gonna help, right? This is gonna help me not break my phone by kicking it.
I mean,
That feeling.
Anything else, Breath of the Cloud?
What do I have for? Nope. I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to stay on him and try to yank that zone away from him. Well, I will yell out. This gets out, and you shall suffer greatly.
Okay, I'll give you a choice. You can, as a bonus action, either make a dexterity saving throw to try to grab the crystal camera from him, or you can make an intimidation check.
I will do a dex. That's a saving throw?
Yeah, dex saving throw.
Shoot her.
wise, Catman.
Ready to shoot her.
I would hope so. It's not loading.
Tonight is not our night tech-wise,
I
apparently.
can tell.
Apparently not. That is a 12.
It is a 12. Okay, so you went to reach for it. He just happened to save it a little faster. It's like on the ground, but you just haven't been able to grab it quite yet. Alexander.
I would like to, with my heavy crossbow, because we see this is going on, me and Leah, correct? We weren't caught unawares.
You heard it, yeah. You
Okay.
know something's happening, so you come back around the corner. We'll say you had to move like 10 feet to get there to see it, but yeah.
And so I noticed the crystal foot toe catching.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot his foot.
Okay. For a called shot, do me a favor, roll 2d20. If one of them makes it, you shoot him somewhere. If both of them make it, you shoot him where you want to shoot him. And if neither of them make it, you don't shoot him at all.
I like this ruling.
Yeah,
Nice.
Cody has a lot of fun house rules that like really enhance gameplay, I think.
Wrong thing.
So that's a 12 and a 10.
12 and a 10. Hold on one second. He does not have a great AC, I can tell you that. He's not wearing any armor. AC is 11. He's got a +1 in his dex. So you shoot him. Go ahead and roll damage. I'm gonna say you shoot him like in the shin, or in the, not in the knee, maybe the calf. A nice meaty piece.
You're not ending his career.
Yeah. He's not gonna take it to the knee. So.
I'm gonna end this whole man's career.
That's for 9 points of damage.
Okay, so he gets shot in the knee, or in the calf. It's like whoa, and he just crumples on the ground and starts like crying. He is not fighting. He's not dead. He's not passed out, but he is not resisting anymore.
And that's what happens, kids, when you don't answer questions.
I will. Alexander Gottwald will walk over and suggest, "I can heal that for you. Just remember that none of this happened.
No, it hurt so bad. Nothing could. I couldn't remember anything after this pain. Please, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
I will then go in.
Stop that!
Just
I pat him on the head. Eddie's a good boy.
Just a level 1 cure wounds.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Has to be a healing word. Has to be a bonus action.
A healing word? Yeah, healing word. Bonus action.
You can do it.
Well,
you're out of initiative. He's not.
I figured he was like, nope, I'm done. No more initiative.
Well, fuck it. If that's the case, she's gonna walk up with this stack of beautiful forged passes for all y'all fucks, and just full on Sheldon toss the cards in the air, walk her happy ass into the club.
What? What are you mad about?
We could potentially use those for later. Anyway.
Well, man was being rude. He wants to go talk to reporter.
She's gone. You want to pick him up off the ground? You want him welcome to? She's gone, man.
Listen.
I'll take one of those passports.
Breath of Cloud, you understand, yes? This man ruined the whole operation. Need knocked out.
I have silently walked away towards the building.
I'm beginning to see why they leave you outside the club, you precious. And she'll reach up and boop his snoot. It's smushed in. It's all I want to do.
Nice.
So I healed the 9 points of damage I did.
Oh, good. All right.
Cure wounds. Exactly 9.
Can I just yoink the seeing stone from off the ground, by the way, in the midst of this chaos and pocket it?
Yeah. He's
Do
not.
Do I know how it works? In that, does he have the other end of it, or if I take it and use it, if I can access the recordings?
It's you'll have to investigate it. You're familiar. Some of them are like password protected, like you need to know the keyword and be attuned to it to access the stuff. So
I would like to take a minute while he's healing him and walk around the corner and just like check this and figure out Arcana check, because like if we can record proof for Max that like the job is being done, this is a good tool for us.
Mm-hmm.
If this is automatically being uploaded into the Sharn Inquisitive servers, that's not a thing we want.
It's not that. It's more like a traditional thing. So.
Then
He's not doing a witch
the
stream.
live stream.
Yeah.
This isn't that meta.
It's not
live on Witch, yo. It's your boy.
Yep. So you guys collect the seeing stone. You heal the reporter. He considers getting a new line of work. You're going to make your way into the Half Pint Tavern. What are you guys doing with the guard? Trevosh, you are the strong man that knocked out the guard.
I'll put him in the alley.
Okay, you're going to put him in the alley? All right.
And then
good.
I will stand and wait outside.
Okay, you're going to... You do not have to. You can go inside.
But people walk by. There's no bodyguard. They go, "Where's bodyguard?" I'm bodyguard.
I mean, that's fair, honestly.
I like your line of thinking, Trevosh.
Okay.
That's really valid.
So, you guys make your way inside. Inside the tavern, Half Pint Tavern, you can tell there's been a fight. A lot of the furniture is overturned. It seems to be most of the action centers around a corner booth. There is a table that has been broken. There are chairs that have been broken. You see broken glass scattered across the floor. Wine stains along the floor. Some of them look a little darker, so it might be something else. What would you guys like to focus on as you're investigating?
Probably focus on either directions, causalities, any places or locations that look like they had the most fight, the most scuffle.
Okay.
And locations that might have been overlooked, because they probably went through this 5 times over, but you never know.
Okay. Alexander, make me either a survival or an investigation check. Breath of the Cloud, what are you up to?
I'm gonna be looking for all sorts of vantage points in terms of any locations that could have like a various form of attack, maybe even like ranged attacks.
Okay.
Natural
good.
20 plus 4, so 24 play.
Nicely done. Breath of the Cloud, you can make an
it's a
investigation
bad night
check
for tech.
me.
It's a good night for rolls, apparently.
Yeah. Juniper, what are you up to?
I would like to talk to. Are there still like other investigators or people who saw like they haven't
No one is inside.
no witnesses are inside. Okay, just making sure. Then I would like to go check like the back rooms, like the kitchen behind the bar, like see if there was a scuffle, if the scuffle carried on in there as well.
Okay.
And just see what I can see in there.
Yeah, investigation check. And Leah.
Natural 1. I trip over the bar and die.
What is your passive investigation? We'll set that as
I
a
don't
four.
know. My character sheet died. I'm. So. Is that a wisdom thing?
It is an intelligence thing, so 10 plus
Okay.
your intelligence mod.
So 8.
Okay.
I remember my score. I remember that score.
Okay. Leah, what are you up to?
She's gonna go up. Is there an upstairs?
There is no upstairs in this one, so it's a single floor tavern.
I'm gonna go hang out outside with Trevosh.
Okay. There is a back alley if you want
There's
to.
good booth right over there. Just
There's a back
bring
alley.
up the Trevosh.
Yeah.
I'll go back alley.
Okay. You sort of follow Juniper into the kitchen, and that's where the back alley entrance is behind the counter, behind the bar. Alexander, as you are looking up front, you have a mind palace moment, and you and Breath of the Cloud sort of talk through this together. A lot of the information you guys are running across is sort of the same thing. Although, one thing that you definitely find that Breath of the Cloud overlooked is in the fighting, Drevin Irul's purse and identification information is got stuffed into one of the seats of that corner booth.
Is there anyone around?
There's nobody here. The only people in here are you guys.
Make sure to take it.
Yeah. So in there, it is it's like 15 platinum and then about another 50, 60 gold pieces. And you can see it has his identification in there and a couple of notes for nobility and banking and things like that. As you guys are looking over the fight area, you can see that it looks like he had turned over the table and had been defending himself. You look over the boot scuffs and where everybody was sort of throwing things at him. You see a hint of weak sort of cantrip level magic, a couple of scorch marks of maybe like Firebolt or Eldritch Blast maybe. And you can tell that they seem to have entered and exited through the rear entrance. In and among the debris is a bunch of broken bottles and glasses, and you can see he was just sort of grabbing and throwing anything that he could. But in and among those things, you see that there's not just glass, there's also what looks like plaster. Not from anything in the bar. It looks very much like the nose piece on a mask had sort of been broken off and left behind. You can also see that there are some dark pools of blood not from Drevin, but from one of his attackers. So it looks like he was able to wound at least one of them in the fight. And the last thing you find is a torn, more than like a breast piece, torn of glamour weave. It's an expensive fabric, mostly for fashion. You don't suspect it was Drevin's. You think it might have been one of the attackers, and you guys, one of you knows to look. You sort of look and find a maker's mark for the glamour weave, so you could follow up with that. Juniper and Leah, you guys can see the drag marks of the tracking into the kitchen, and as you guys are seeing, it looks like they entered and exited through the kitchen, through back into the alley. There's no signs of forced entry here, and there were none in the front door either. So it looks like whoever came in here had a key. You do find a note from Tavish. Excuse me, that's the wrong name. Tavish is the guy's last name, but it is Orlin Tavish. He is. You believe he is the owner of the bar, and it reads, Drevin, left out your favorite beer and whiskey. Let me know what day next week you want to reserve, and I will set it up for you. And then you guys proceed out into the alley. In the alley, you can tell that there is that's a different area. So if there's something specific you guys want to look for in the alley, you can, but I'll say that you guys are all sort of gathering up as you head back out into the alley.
Was there any ledgers or anything that indicated time frames or when he stopped by?
You can look at the receipts from behind the bar, and it looks like the last order they took was at 8:00 the night before. So it looks as though it happened after that. And it is early for a bar in Lower Dura to close.
So, what did you all find?
Found any more booze, good friend.
Oh, good. Give.
We figured out the secret to Trevash.
What's this?
Keep him drunk.
Yeah.
Who?
You.
Oh, yes, good.
Yeah. Good. I don't know. I think there was a kitchen in there. Natural one. I know nothing.
I share the notes that I found. There's also extra gold. I'm going to keep it community funds for right now.
This good.
So this bartender owner, we didn't see his body in there anywhere, did we? So we could go looking for him. Might be a logical next step. He probably lives nearby. I wouldn't live too far away from my tavern if he's not living upstairs.
Did the guard come back?
The guard is unconscious.
He's unconscious. Did he Yeah.
If you would like to wake him up, you can.
We can wake him up.
Feels unnecessary at this particular juncture. He might not be so cooperative this time around.
No, not at all. But we could wake him up. Might make for good another fight.
Can I see?
No.
Can I just scan the surroundings? Anywhere in the surrounding area, like residential? Are there apartments?
Yeah, there are some. Why don't you guys are in that back alley at the moment? Why don't you guys make me perception checks on the alley?
Dirty 20. Ha.
8.
I got a 15.
Percepting for days.
23.
23.
Well, fine then. Never mind.
Sorry, I have a +6.
So do I just rolled a 14.
17.
Breath of the Cloud?
Oh, I was in that too.
Yeah.
Which one? What was that again?
Perception on the alley. Perception check.
Perception on the alley. Okay, 18.
18. Nice. You guys sort of shift around to the corner of the building. You can see where the alley exited out. For my 24, you can see that there are a couple of stones around the archway of the door that are false stones. They're sort of they're well made, but they are definitely the like hideaway key brick pieces. For the 15 and the 20 and the 18, you guys can see the blood continues to drip out into the alleyway, although it does seem to be getting less and less as it is going. And where you guys had dumped the guard's body back behind a pile of trash near one of the dumpsters, you see that there is movement from beneath the pile of crates and kegs that is like slowly untying and like peeling stuff off of the guard.
I would like to take out my axe.
Okay.
Who want to investigate this? I don't.
I would.
No, if
I was gonna send you or the monk because she'll be able to outspeed anybody who's trying to run away.
I'll go the diplomatic route. Hello, friend. If it's food that you would like, perhaps we can be of service and help.
You watch the little hands. They're not little, but the hands like recede, and you just sort of feel it sort of scrunch up, try to get small.
Okay. It's time to just go uncover what this is.
Oh, hold up. It might be frightened. Walk over.
Yeah, and you're not exactly good at easing people's souls when they're
What
a little
do you mean? I
frightened.
give hugs. He's nice.
I boop on Snoot. I just like
But
pet
he's
him.
good.
Yeah,
I can
I just
still see you there, shriveling into a ball-like form. I do promise you, good friend, it is doing nothing for your stature aside from making us all question your sanity.
Who teach him talk like this?
really good schooling.
Oh.
I don't know anything. I'm fine. How are you? Boring conversation anyway.
Ease. What are you rummaging around for?
Anything?
I mean,
We have gold!
Oh, do you want to give it to me?
Only for information.
What sort of information?
Okay, Alex, your turn.
He's learning. Oh my god.
well, there was a bit of a kerfuffle, if you will, over here last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You happen to see who perhaps ran past back in this alley from the bar?
I do. I did. This is my alley, and I know the comings and goings of the alley.
Well, how about this? Do you also know the proprietor of the establishment here?
I do.
Well, it sounds like you dislike him.
He doesn't let me drink there anymore.
Well, I took Tavish, just a little bit of the bottle that we acquired from before. Just a little bit, a shared drink, if you will, with common representative.
A toast. Let's make a toast to
Yeah.
uncovering secrets and new friends, and me scratching that spot behind your horn you can't get right.
Yes, no, give him drink. Everyone needs drink.
Well, some gold for the information and a drink from that proprietor. If you would tell us where his house is, so that we can perhaps have a strong word.
Okay, well, I like all of that sounds great, but I don't know where he lives. And you see the guy sort of pop his head out. He is a homeless man. He is an elder, like 50s. His face is pretty gnarled, and you get the feeling he was probably a vet in the last war. But he seems for all the problems that he has in his life, he seems fairly content. And he goes, all right. You want to know what happened last night?
If you wouldn't mind, speaking from one soldier to another.
Oh.
Yes. And because it was gold that isn't really mine anyway,
Sure.
I'll hand him one of the platinum pieces.
He looks at it, and there's a bit of recognition in his eyes, and he'll sort of nod as he does, and he goes, well, and he starts in this weird sort of crazy place where he's like, well, it was a beautiful, and he was about to take you through like his whole day and tell you everything that happened, but
just
Okay.
the parts that we need, please.
right, and
No, let him tell the story. It's a nice story.
He can tell a story while the drinks, the events, then the gander.
He's fun.
He gets to the part where Tavish leaves. He goes, hey, Tavish, about once a week we'll close up shop, and then this, like, I don't know, this weird, is actually very nice. He's a nice man who would come by. He would always give me a couple of silvers. Except one time he did give me a platinum. I think he got them mixed up. It was on the way out after he'd been drinking, and you can tell that's how he recognizes the coinage and the mintage. He goes, so. Yeah, the Tavish left, and the other guy showed up, and he went in the back like usual, and then about midnight, couple hours in, these five guys showed up, and they were looking real creepy. One of them had on this like super fancy cloak. And they were all wearing these weird masks that had these red designs on them, these like creepy red patterns. Kind of looked like a dragon mark, but kind of not. All up on the face. And then they were in there for a little while. Like 5 minutes later, they come out dragging somebody, and one of them's got his nose like real gnarly broken, just bleeding a ton, and you could tell like his face was split, like he was gonna scar. You've seen those when you catch a thunder wave in the face and like part of the shrapnel
I have
hits
seen
you.
this. Yes.
Yeah, like you could tell he was gonna scar. And he really wanted to go to Cliff Top to get that worked out. But the guy in the fancy cloak was telling him that they had to get the how did he put it? They had to get the lamb to the slaughter or the show or something like that. And
To the slaughter?
so yeah, it was something like that. But
Delicious.
yeah. So they split up as they were on their way out, and I was gonna try to like follow them and see if they dropped anything, but then they got on the lift, and like I'm sneaky, but I'm not like, I can't hide in a lift with 4 other people sneaky. Like that's just, there's too many. You can't do that. That's not possible.
He's right. He's very difficult.
It
Hey,
is.
for a man of your stature, I think you could have hidden really well.
You're nice. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's what I saw. Is there anything else you want to know?
I appreciate that information, and pass the drink. Anyone else? Question?
Does the outfit sound familiar?
Does it sound like it matches that kind of mask that we saw? You said we saw pieces of mask
And the
on the
pe- and
floor
the-
in there.
Yeah, and the piece of fabric.
I'll
Yeah.
take. You can make a history check on each of those. One of you can do mask. One of you can do clothing.
Take your pick. I had a bad roll.
Yeah, I have 13. I'll pick the mask. It feels more important.
Yep, and I got a 7 on.
Good, I'm glad I picked. Yeah, I was like, you said bat. I'm just gonna go mask. That feels like a thing we need a little more.
So the description and use of glamour weave could be anything. Rich people wear it. Also, performers wear it. It's a little broad to be distinct. You'd have to talk to the maker of the cloak, which is what you suspect. You have the maker's mark of that like interior pocket on.
Well, and as a guild artisan, would I have a little more luck trying to find
Yeah.
if I knew who made that? Because
Yeah.
that is my background.
Absolutely, you recognize it. You know exactly where to go, who to talk to for that.
So I feel like we have a
mask.
good lead on that.
Yeah, the mask is far more generic. Lots of, again, it could be like performers or troops, like mass shows are a thing, but so do like weird cultists or a bunch of different like secret orders of people that don't want to have their face seen will wear masks. The mark is a little more distinctive, but without seeing it, just taking a description of it, it's tough for you to know what it is. Any other questions for our vet friend?
Sir, when was the last time you had a decent meal you didn't have to fish out of the garbage?
I buy some food about once a week when our friend used to come by. So
Listen, Linda. Listen. She's gonna quickly grab write a little note
mhm.
and hand it to him. Say, my uncle was in the wars too. You go and you take this to the Breezeway Apothecary down, and she like gives him like a direction that her family's shop is.
Mhm.
And at least they'll be able to get you a hot meal and a couple days rations for you. All right. We take that real serious in my house about paying past dues and making sure that everyone's taken care of. It's kind of our whole thing. So you go. They won't ask any questions if that has my name on it. And then you be on your way and do what you gotta do, but just get fed for a couple of days, all right? No diving in here, and we'll hopefully get your friend back soon.
As you show him this bit of kindness, and you all have been very nice to him. He is going to...
Meg, did you say he bites you?
Yes.
You were muted. I just lip reading that, and it was beautiful. Oh God, I hope not.
He reaches into his pocket, and he pulls out... he pulls out this odd holy symbol. He goes, "You guys have been really nice, and I was gonna see if I could get anything for this anyway, but you know, here. I didn't really understand what they were talking about, but they kept saying something about the Shaper of Nightmares. So it was really creepy, and it kind of put a chill.
This sounds very scary.
Yeah,
Can I do a religion check?
absolutely.
Before you do that religion check, I'm going to put my hand on you, because I'm also intrigued and interested in this. I want to cast Guidance. It's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are. What does that do?
Add a D4.
D4s always hide.
Yeah.
Not when you use your phone.
10.
Okay.
Not my order. I don't know.
Broadly, you recognize it as a cult symbol for the dragon below, but you know that they have far more specific cults, and so the details of which are lost on you. There are many different like gods that are associated with them, so it's difficult for you. You don't know any specifics about it, but
I tried. I don't know why I'm Juniper right now. I tried.
I will say between the group of you, because one of you is a cleric, and as you guys are, you have a pretty wide background. One of you is a dragonborn, so you would know a little bit more about dragon lore. You do piece together a name. The name is Valgultesh.
Can if I did a history check, would I have insight into that?
I would say religion is the
Okay.
world we're talking about. So
Can I do that then?
yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well, come on. Remember earlier when I was like, "Hey, I have a phone." Yeah, good for me. Yeah.
It has failed you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 20.
Okay.
19 technically, because I'm -1 religion. So.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I know about it?
Is is one of the overlords, which are how to put this, sort of like ancient evil devil and demon figures. They are known as they are native. They once ruled over all of Eberron and were deposed by the dragons in ancient times. So you're talking like ancient myth and history. There's some question whether they're actually real or if they're just sort of metaphorical. But what is real is the cults that form around them, and often speak of cleansing fires and ultimate decay and rebirth and things like that. Valgultesh is the Shaper of Nightmares. There are a few others that you would recognize the name of: Rak Kultesh, the Rage of War; Sul Kutesh, the Keeper of Secrets; Bel Shalor, the Shadow in the Flame. Usually they are served on the material plane by Rakshasa. So that's what you guys know.
He's very scary.
Yes,
Seems
it
very
sounds
scary.
like it does sound like we have our target.
Here we go.
I believe we have a heading, correct?
All right. Yes. So you guys actually have a few headings you can choose from. You can attempt to find the medic in Clifftop that treated one of the assailants. You can go to the Glamour Weave maker to see who bought it from there, or you suppose you could talk to the owner of the bar, but that's a little less solid.
My vote is for the medic. Unless anyone has another suggestion.
I have no opinions. I follow.
Wonderful, Travis. Yes? Maybe? So? Yeah. All right. Medic
Rest of the
indeed.
cloud approves of this.
Awesome. Here's what I would like to do. It is 9:33. Let's take a quick 5-minute break. We'll come back at 9:40, and then we'll wrap our adventure probably by 11. So everybody go with that?
Awesome. Done.
Cool. So we will see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for hanging out with us. But until then, stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome. We're Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have not prepared. It's okay. I do it all the
Here,
time.
Legacy. Ha! I'm here. I'm ready. Alexander Gottwald, at your service.
Yes, breath of the cloud, ready to serve.
I'm Caitlin. I am playing Juniper, y'all. She's what the fuck am I? A Shadarkai Spores druid.
I'm Meg. I'm playing Leia, the ASMR monk.
I am Michael, and I am playing Trevash, the Dragonborn.
Awesome. So, you guys have investigated the scene of an abduction of a local lord, and you have decided to try to find the medic that that would have healed one of these assailants that had to seemingly like broken nose, broken face, sort of event happening. So you guys travel up to the region of Sharn known as Clifftop. Clifftop is an area filled with adventuring guilds and with people that help them out. Normal medics and healers are normally part of House Jurasco or Lundy, that one of the halfling houses, dragon-marked houses, but they're very official. You have to have papers and fill out your insurance forms, and there's very much a like paper trail. Clifftop is the place somebody would go if they were looking for a black market heal patch job, right? Or if they could just pay some money to one of the, like a guild cleric or somebody to piece them together. So you feel pretty confident. It's also the direction that Brorat, the beggar that you guys met in the alley, he had followed them to the lift heading in this direction. As you guys are asking around the guild area, discreetly, of course, sort of asking if, hey, from what you know, it was an overnight heal, probably would have stood out. Any medics or any guild clerics or anybody patched somebody up this morning. So you're discreetly walking around. You probably know some friends of these guys, and you're out in front of the Spawnbreaker Guild's guild house, and you hear it's just past dusk, so the ever-burning lanterns are starting to turn on, and you hear calling down the road at you guys these very loud, very gruff voices. And as you turn and look over, you see these two, one is an orc, one is a half-orc, and behind them is a minotaur, walking dressed in clothing, big axes, each of them. Hey, I know you guys. Y'all were talking with Max earlier, right?
Hello. Yes.
Where's Murloc?
Yeah, he's our friend.
Yeah.
Are you friend? Hello.
No, Murloc owes us money. Ain't no friend owes me money.
How much money does he owe you?
Also, a lot of my friends owe me money, but that's because I'm a shopkeep. Do you render services that perhaps he was not satisfied with, sirs?
What do you,
It was a good question.
What do you mean render services?
Well, usually my money exchanges are in favor of services, and if he owes you money, perhaps you did not uphold your end of a bargain, sir.
Services. We knew Max was getting them on the side, but that's inappropriate. Up here, little whitey.
I feel like
Fuck off.
This sounds like an attack.
She's gonna yell out in Orcish. Oi, fuck nut, you got a problem? Let's goddamn go.
He's all right. Let's go. I'd like all of you to flip
This
for
is going to be
initiative.
fun.
For the
By the way,
Which one is biggest?
shuffle
The
your cards
Minotaur.
back up. By the way, so you don't, so that whatever you drew last time, you can draw again.
4. 3
Wait,
fours.
same. Both of us were upset by the racism.
Yeah.
not again.
No one calls her a little whitey but me.
There you go.
Only other albinos get
Queen.
to call out the albinos.
Okay. I believe that puts Mike up top on a queen, and then
Oh, yes.
everybody else on a 4, except for Max and Mark. So Travash, you got these 3 these 3 jerks starting trouble in the street.
He's good. Okay, so I want to. Can I just say that I pull out my shield, or is that a thing?
You can say it. Yeah.
Yeah, I pull out my shield.
Okay.
So I have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom.
Perception. Perception.
Perception. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, if
Done.
you have advantage on initiative, you can flip another card, but you're already going first. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah. So what would you like to do? You're about 15 feet from 10 feet. These guys we were doing we're gonna start a fight in the street dance, right?
Okay.
We're doing that dance.
So I'd like to run at this Minotaur
Okay.
and like just shield check him.
Okay. Yeah. Make me an attack roll, or make me an athletics check.
Okay. I'm going to literally kill this thing. It literally stops. It stops working. Sometime I'm just going to have to go ahead and buy some dice.
Ooh.
Hey, we sell those in our store, ladies and gentlemen. Just
Also,
go
if you want some dice, go to Norse Foundry.
Thank you.
Use the code REPRPG. Put it in the chat, and you get 15% off your order.
Nice.
So you said
Like the sound of that.
roll attack. What am I rolling? I'm so sorry.
Roll athletics.
Roll
Legit.
athletics.
Legit, dude, their dice
Okay,
are metal
so
or
then I'm-
stone.
21.
21. Okay, so he rolled a natural 20, and has
He's a dick.
yeah, and he has some pluses. So you come charging at him with your
Come
shield.
out.
You
Let's do this then.
barrel into him. He ducks his head and he does not move. You hit it and then you do like the thing where you push your feet, kind of like a kid sliding on the stone. You're like he's not going anywhere.
This is fun for me.
I'll let you make an attack because shoving is usually a bonus action. So if you'd like to make an attack against him, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
All right, go for it.
That's not good at all. And this is under just generic attack strength. Or...
Yeah, like use your battle axe. You're not chopping him with
Okay.
it. You can smack him with the side of it.
That's fine. Then yes. So +5. So it's a 14.
A 14 hits. That's exactly what you needed.
Great.
Yeah, he has very little armor on. He is mostly
he's an
naked
idiot.
cowman. Yeah.
Dumbass dick swinging naked cowman. All right, let's do this. So do I need to roll for damage?
Please do.
Done. All right, that's a 7, sucker.
Nice. So yeah, you hit him for 7 points of damage. The flat of your axe comes up, catches him in the arm. He's big puff of smoke comes out of his nose at you. After Travash, we had is it Mark or Max? Max, I believe.
Oh. Looking in the location, are there any high points that maybe I could climb up to?
There are some like street lamps for ever burning candles. There's the side of most of these buildings have like balconies on them and stuff. There's plenty of stuff you could climb up. Yeah.
Very well. A Breath of the Cloud would love to make a climb up to a balcony area.
Okay. Do you have a climb speed?
20 feet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's 10 feet to get up to the nearest balcony. Sure. It's the spawn breaker's second floor, sort of looks out over there. You climb up to the balcony. What would you like to do?
Very well. Breath of the Cloud will pull out the short bow, take aim, and go.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Yeet that arrow, my dude.
That is a 28.
A 28. Yeah, definitely hits.
Putting all my bonuses into that dang short bow.
Wow. Yeah.
Very well, and let's see. So that's terrible damage roll. That is 7 damage.
Okay.
And assuming that I don't have sneak attack on this just yet.
Who are you shooting?
I was going for the one that was already being attacked.
Then
The
you
Minotaur.
do. You're
The
within.
Minotaur.
It's a light bow. You're within 30 feet, and you have an ally in threatening him in melee. So, yeah,
Oh,
you can roll
beautiful.
sneak attack on that.
Then that is an extra D6 right there. Only another 2.
Nice. Yeah, the arrow pierces into his shoulder, and he's like, "Whoa, what the hell?"
And I just duck away a little bit and try to hide my presence.
Shrink up. Okay. After that, it is Alexander.
Who looks the hardier of the two?
Of the two orcs, the orc looks hardier than the half orc.
And the one who was getting hit was the
Minotaur. He looked the best. He at one point he looked the strongest, but now he's got an arrow in his shoulder and has been clubbed by an axe. So, you know.
So there's 3 dudes, right?
3 dudes.
Wreck these fuckers.
Okay, so I was originally going to use Toll the Dead on the one who was getting hit,
Mm-hmm.
but in order to do what I want to do, I think I'm going to do it on the other one.
Okay.
So Toll the Dead on the orc.
Okay.
Correct? So it is
Wisdom save. Natural
14.
11 plus 1 for 12.
okay. Takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
That is a 3. So it takes 3 damage from
Okay.
that. But I'll also use, because I'm a war cleric, I'll use War Priest to make a extra attack action with my heavy crossbow,
Okay.
and then also shoot him with that.
Sounds good.
Fuck them up.
So 15 to hit.
15 does hit. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So 1d10 plus 2. So 12. An extra 12 points of damage.
12 points of
Dang.
damage. Wow. Yeah, he's not looking or feeling good.
1, 2.
Yeah. The ringing in his
alright.
ears is quickly offset by the pain in his torso.
Is this gentleman perhaps within 10 feet of me, by the way?
Yeah.
I'd like to use my reaction at this point to trigger my halo of spores.
Okay.
They are invisible until I choose to make them a problem for him.
Okay.
I'm surrounded by invisible little tiny spores that I like to imagine are little ghosts. Halo of spores. Invisible necrotic spores that are harmless until you unleash them on a creature nearby. When a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, I just missed, I think, the beginning of their turn because I was learning the rules. You can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to that creature unless it just saves against a constitution saving throw against your DC. So I'm going to need him to make a con save, please.
Natural 19 plus 2 for a 20.
Oh man.
Never mind, he succeeds and I'm angry.
I'm sorry.
But that's okay. There's other things that still happen automatically later now that they're active. So it's fine. It was still a worthwhile time.
Okay.
I have one very important question.
All right. What's your very important question?
Does anybody here have the ability to light a fire?
Yes, I think so.
because the Minotaur is a bull man, which is very close to a horse.
That is a callback to his first appearance on the channel, in which he only wanted to light a horse on fire.
To the point where that became the war cry of our chat for a year and a half, Michael Knight. Set the horse on fire. There are still old school viewers who will pop into chat and be like, light the horse on fire, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So I am saying we got a half bull person.
There you go. No more needs to be said. So, I believe up next it is Leah.
Finally. All right. She's going to start. I finally get to hit something, god damn it. She's going to be undoing a hand wrap with her teeth, run up to the half orc and start pummeling him.
Okay.
We're going to flurry of blows.
Okay.
For 16, yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, 16 will hit.
$7 points, and I need him to make a... Hold on. Dex save?
Okay, dex save. Natural 5. That's gonna fail.
Yeah, he's knocked prone.
Okay. So you knock him prone. How much damage did you do?
9.
9 points damage. Okay. Over to you, Juniper.
Okay then, as an no, not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hit right now. I am going to cast Shillelagh. There it is.
Shillelagh.
I was trying to find it because I had to look up the spell. Open. Thank you. Good. Amazing. So I am going to imbue the Shillelagh with the power. It becomes magical, and its damage die becomes a D8. So I'm going to try to hit him with my staff. Yay.
Please?
Please, sir, I would like to wail. And I probably don't hit there. Hold on. Fuck. I can use my spellcasting ability for attacks, though, with Shillelagh, I believe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can. I can use my spellcasting ability
Yes.
instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls.
Yep.
Nice! Good. So that helps, but not a lot. No, that's a hard 10 to hit.
Okay. 10 does miss.
If I'm going against the prone one, do I get advantage though?
Yeah. Are you attacking the prone one?
I would like to, yes.
Okay.
Okay. 21!
There
21.
you go.
There, that's what I'm fucking talking about, sir. Where is a D8? I have so many dice over here, it's insane. It's not prepared. Ooh! It's just a straight D8. I'm adding my spellcasting modifier.
Your
So,
wisdom.
yes, 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right, that guy is...
I knew it was my wisdom. I was just double checking what my wisdom was, what my modifier was at that moment.
Okay. So, the half-orc is going to struggle to get to its feet. It is going to swing and take an attack against you, Leah. Up first. That is a 12 plus 4 for a 16.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage as the club clocks into you. The Minotaur is going to lower its head and take a sort of goring lunge at Trevash. That is 11 plus 4 for a 15. Is not going to hit Trevash.
Yay!
I know his
Suck
armor class.
5 dicks.
What do you roll for that?
The full orc is going to grab reaches into his satchel and pulls out this bottle of what looks like some sort of explosive fire or acid, and he's getting ready to hurl it up onto the Spawnbreaker's building. And you hear the door of the building. He's getting ready to chuck it at Breath of the Cloud, really. And you hear the doors to the building just slam open as this massive Warforged standing in the doorway almost occupies both of it. And you hear him with this deep sort of modulated voice. Stop. Leave this. This is our guild hall. Put that down, Ratch. Patch. Or how dare you? And you watch the guy with the thing go. And or is that an arrow in your shoulder? Yeah. What's it doing there? He put it in my shoulder. Take that out of there now. What is wrong with you?
You just see a cat's paw just like poke up above the
Yeah,
banister.
he kind of looks and is like, what's wrong with you all? These guys know Max. Max owes us money. I told you not to deal with that delinquent. I am going to deal with you all in a moment. JC, come here. And you see this little
Somebody's
halfling.
in trouble.
You see this little halfling girl come padding out. And she's like, what's going on? They need a patch job. And he's like, I'd love to, but you know, I spent all my spell energy this morning back before dawn. We had those people come knocking around looking for healing, and I'm actually a little tapped out. And he looks disappointingly at her. JC, are you telling me there's nothing you can do? No. Okay, let me get my kit.
Wait, Bedman, actually, we can fix it.
For golden information, please. I will make sure we all get patched up.
This was no fun.
All right.
You didn't get to kill anybody.
What information do you need?
fight. Hold on. This man start fight with me. I finish fight. You stop the fight. Why is this?
This is my home. This is my place of business. We don't fight in the
Dishonorable.
street.
Trevish. He is head honcho. He is the one that has all of the boots.
Hold on. I don't fight these men who fight us. He gives me more booze?
This is
These
a war room.
men small time. That one, a bigger picture.
No, these men.
Maybe.
I don't
do you have
understand
booze?
this.
Do you have booze?
I mean, yes, we do inside. I
Yeah,
don't.
see, Travis, he has booze. He has
If
booze.
you don't let me fight, I want to drink. This unfair what you do. This dishonorable. These men fight. I fight them. I beat them. I shake their hand.
See, give him booze, give me information, and we can work all this out. I'll make sure.
I think the bottom line is we can patch up your racist crew for a little bit of an even exchange and a stopping, making a scene in the street.
And one apology, please.
And that too, for calling us what he did. It's not my fault.
Patch. Or
Chill.
are you
Chill.
being racist again? No.
No,
Apologize.
he was racist.
Apologize. We're sorry. All right.
That's right. Dragon lives matter.
Yes, this is rude, what he said to me.
All right. All right.
Real quick question: how many people among everyone took damage that bit?
He missed me, right?
Yeah. It was just Leia
Just Magnus?
and two. Yeah.
So total 3. Okay, that was the prayer of healing then.
Okay. As you perform your prayer of healing, JC's gonna come out. She's gonna assist you. She is of House Tarasco. I'm gonna keep saying because I don't remember the other one. Galanda. House Tarasco, healers. So she'll help you with the healing. You can add 4 onto whatever your healing roll is.
So adding 4 on top of what I rolled?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 13 plus 4 plus my spellcaster modifier, so 8, 21? No. Yeah, 21. 21.
Damn, son.
Heal everything.
Nice.
Just heal the world.
In the name of House Loren, and I, Alexander Gottwald, a prayer, a heal, a word, whisper for you all.
He's gonna become a TV evangelist.
Televangelist.
Thank you, televangelist, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. We've got the little seeing stone. I'll just film him, and we'll put it up on Witch.
There you go.
Go all in good faith.
As JC is there helping patch everybody up, she was the one that you believe had done the job this morning. So if you'd like to talk to her, now's your opportunity.
Excuse me, ma'am. You mentioned that you had some things going on this morning. Were any of them by chance wearing these red dragon mark sort of masks?
Oh,
First of all, should not be wearing dragon mask. He's not appropriate.
It's racial appropriation.
Yeah, this morning it's been a very busy first day. I gotta say. So yeah, we had some performers come through this morning. They're from that theater over there. Let me see. It's the Coronor Arena. Yeah, they had some weird masks, some like white masks with red stuff, and they had some big cloaks. They said they had some sort of rehearsal or production. He said it was like a rehearsal accident. A sandbag dropped on his face or something. He was in a pretty bad way when they got their buddy here, but I wrapped him and I did the healing spells, and then I like reset his nose for him, so hopefully it'll set right. He could breathe a little better, but that was like 5 a.m. 5 this morning. I didn't really get like a full rest. I've been trying to recover the rest of the day, and these guys. And she kind of like nods her head over at Atch, Patch, and Orr. They are always causing trouble. I'm really so sorry.
It's okay. Thanks to my friends, I really don't have to heal my allies. I just have to heal our enemies after they get done with them.
Oh,
There's nothing to apologize for. They want to fight. We don't finish fight. These bother me, but I'm done talking.
How about we after all this is over, we send out invitations to a bet-worthy pit fight for you and all the enemies that we have made today, and we can sell tickets and settle accounts your favorite way. Would that be fun? We can serve drinks and everything.
Interested in the fight. You do all the others.
Okay, but yes.
So, yeah, I think they were. I'm sorry. It was the Silver Mist Theater in Calistan. It's not far. If that's who you're looking for, are they okay? Did something happen?
We just would like to inquire with them further about some information and certain dealings that are going on, purely for safety reasons.
And we would love to catch their show.
It's true.
Okay. Well, hope you guys have a nice day. Tell me if it's any good.
Thank you very much. And
Do I get a drink?
Yes.
drink
You
for
know
this
what?
man, please.
Yeah.
You know what? This whole thing is stupid. We live.
Flask to go, please.
They'll bring
Asking
it.
for alcohol at a clinic.
The guild hall. They'll bring it out to him.
Betty Ford clinic here.
Look, I will carry flasks on my hip for this man.
Mm-hmm. As you guys are making your way to the Calistan Theater, the night is settled. You're in the upper district. It's an older theater. As you guys are making your way up there, and this unnerving chill sort of settles into the air. Oh, I apologize. Silver Mist Theater is in Lower Dura. So that's where you're at. You're in Lower Dura. Sucks. Go for it.
It is cold, yes?
It's not cold.
But it feels strange.
But at this moment, yes, it does feel cold. Yeah.
Yes. It feels cold. This strange to me. You know why? I not get cold.
Oh, that's fair. You are a white dragonborn. You've got cold resistance going on in your skin, don't you?
Yes.
So that's unnerving.
It's a little bit nippy.
The winds are
No.
Okay.
they blow.
The winds. I agree.
That's not at all ominous. From
As
the
you're
cat.
walking up to the theater, would you guys, before you go into the theater, do any of you need to take a short rest?
I've literally
No.
just used cantrips.
Great.
Like,
Just
Pretty solid.
Great.
I got plenty of spells at the ready.
making sure.
I don't think any of us
Okay.
are. Would a rest replenish health?
It could, yeah, but
It
I don't
can,
think
but we
you
got
guys are
healed.
hurt enough.
Yeah.
I lost.
Yeah, I fully healed
you lost
enemy and ally alike.
Yeah.
But before we go in, can we get a good look at the building?
Absolutely. The front of the Silver Mist Theater was at one point the finest theater in the city. Since then, progress has left it far behind. The towers have grown taller. The theaters now are far more luxurious, but there is a bit of history here. It very much like the old Yankee Stadium once housed the greats. Its marquee is old, still lit rather by traditional candle and fire, as opposed to the far more magical flames that take up the place now. Over the windows and the marquees, there are boards, and lots of the window panes have been broken. There is a freestanding ticket booth up front, and the grand doors. You would walk around the outside, and as you are approaching and this chill has settled over you, one of the street lamps of an ever-burning light sort of flares and then flashes out. And there's this odd pop noise, and then the street grows ever quieter. You can hear something coming from within, but it's impossible to make out.
I'm going to cast light
Okay.
on my hand wrap that's still up and keep my hand up.
Okay. As you raise your hand, the light does cast out, but it's not as bright as you thought it would be. And it's almost as though the darkness around it sort of undulates, attempting to press in, but being at a state of equilibrium with the celestial power that courses through your veins.
Oi, Father, can you feel something? This ain't right.
Let me take a minute. I'm going to let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah, I do have detect un. No, I do not have to detect undead or good and evil, unfortunately, at the moment.
Is that not a class feature?
Paladin class feature.
Damn it! Stupid holy boys.
Wrong.
Can't tell-
I know. Wrong holy order.
Wrong holy order.
Fucking hell, never mind. Can I make a check because I'm an
An
angel?
angel.
I
Yeah.
can turn undead. I can turn undead. I just need to see them.
I'll let you know. You get the heebie-jeebies, but there's no way to tell specifically what's happening. But it does seem to be coming from inside the theater.
Don't like
Call
it.
is
But
coming from inside the house.
we're gonna have to go.
They didn't turn
well-
their ghost light on, and it's not working, obviously. Superstition came from a real place, y'all.
A Breath of the Cloud does not know about any of you, but front doors are not exactly Breath of the Cloud's a preference, as it were.
I'll open the door if you want. I don't. You want me to knock open door?
I am looking at the building. How many levels are there?
So it looks like it's a 2-story theater. Probably no entrances from the outside. No second floor entrances from the outside. It's a theater. You suspect there's a stage door, the main entrance here,
Question.
and then from the lobby, there's probably stairs that would go up to a viewing balcony. But the other second floor, there might be a fly system on the stage. It was a good theater in its day, but it is old at this point.
So, if one is supposed to be looking for the performers, as you say, does not patrons normally wait at the stage door for their exit?
This is true.
This smart of you. I enjoyed this Catman.
A cultured catman who's obviously been to a show or two in his day. Unexpected. So, shall we find the back entrance then?
Let's go find the back entrance. But while we go back there, which one of you did you want to take the lead on this one?
I'd say a quieter one.
May I?
So no, I take up the back.
As we go in there, which would you like? Would you rather resistance or would you rather a ability check buff?
The eternal question. Oh, damn.
Do you want saving throw or ability check?
Whichever one, if you give them one, I can cast guidance on the other, but I think Megan and Max should go in first because they're going to be the stealthier of all of us, and then the rest of us will bring up the middle and back. So
I have resistance or something to necrotic.
I can, as cantrips, I can cast resistance and then guidance. Well, we both have guidance, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can add a D4 to either a saving throw or an ability check. So.
Well,
Go
if
on.
it's undead or something fucked up like that, we're looking at fear.
If it's undead, I'll just use turn undead. I have that one.
But I feel like we're looking at like frightened status effects. So like if I may metagame for a moment. So I'm thinking Saves?
I have no preference.
That's probably a good idea, honestly.
No safes.
Now that I've said it, Cody's completely changing the monsters.
Listen, last night we were not allowed to have Vampire Liam Neeson in our Dragon Age game. We know that our wants and needs don't always affect the Dungeon Master, but he probably is.
Darn.
There's a wide array of skills right there.
We just haven't gotten to him yet. He's also dressed like Harry Styles from the Watermelon Sugar video, but that's...
We made some choices last night during the game on who this Magister was that we have to kill.
We didn't make choices. We followed logical conclusions.
We found the right answers. We asked the right goddamn questions, and they all answered, Liam Neeson is a vampire.
Well, with that, I assume Tabaxi in front. I'll go right alongside the Tabaxi this way.
Let me go front because I don't have to range.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
I'm comfortable
Or
a little
Or what?
mid.
I'll be in the middle or back because I can range, I can do whatever. I just want the stealthy, quiet ones up front who don't wear as much armor.
and I am the stealthy of the stealth.
Yeah, he is the stealthy of the stealth, so the two of them should go up front if they're both able to go first, or just staggered, like, we'll get them in front.
I mean, if you like, I can take more of this off.
Just be a naked monk.
You're fine. By all means, you're fine. You're fine.
All right. Those of you that are stealthing up to the backstage door, please make me stealth checks. Those of you that are behind them, please still make me a stealth check. But you are doing it at a little bit of a distance. So.
Boy, I'm so glad that I did not choose to go up front because I rolled very, very badly.
Michael, you have disadvantage on this check because of your armor, so you roll 2d20 and take the lower.
Oh my.
And
11?
I actually just rolled 2 11s.
nice.
So,
That's good.
So, but it's stealth, and I have 0, so I guess 11.
11 it is. 11.
I rolled a 24.
Okay. So Leah and Breath of the Cloud, you guys are being very quiet. The people behind you are making some noise, not as much as they normally do, but as you approach the stage door, you can hear within a echoing harmonic sort of chanting. And I should note that as you guys were making your way to the alley, you sort of walk past the front where the marquee and the booths are. All of that stuff is closed. There is no scheduled performance tonight. It seems to be that there is no known audience inside the theater. You have made it to the door. What would you guys like to do?
Looking back towards the rest of the party.
Send in the Catman.
I believe the Catman is.
Travis. He's there. Like, look, squint your eyes. Just that outline right there.
He's good.
He looks like a black cat in the night. It's fine. He's over there.
Why you gotta be black? Slowly open the door if possible.
Mm-hmm. The door is locked.
Great. About do I have thieves' tools? Yes, I do have thieves' tools. If anything, maybe try to pick a Delaka.
All right.
Before he does,
Yeah.
I'd like to check for traps.
Okay, make an investigation check.
A solid plan.
Mm-hmm.
12.
You look over it, you run your fingers along the cracks and seams. You don't see any devices or pins or anything like that. So, yeah, you suspect it's safe. Safe-ish, at the very least.
Well,
Go, cat, go!
let us see what we can do. And try to pick
Yep.
the lock.
Thieves' tools check, please.
And that's a what kind of check?
Dexterity plus
Nothing about-
proficiency if you are proficient in thieves' tools.
Gotcha.
And if not, you have to call Tavish to break it.
Do the
If you're a rogue, I'm pretty sure they give it to you. unless you did ranger first, which may have messed up your skills.
No, I did rogue first, but that doesn't stop a botch.
Oh, okay. So you get your thieves' tools in there. You're looking very confident. You get them in. You clink 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 clink. You're kind of looking at your friends like, no, I can do this. I got this. Snap, and then they break off inside there.
Listen, if you want, I open door.
Breath of the Cloud can tell you that. Breath of the Cloud can smell some alcohol right on the other side of this door.
Oh, this door going to open.
So Breath of the Cloud.
I'd be very quiet.
Breath of the Cloud takes a step back and tries to hide in the nearest shadow.
Okay.
Watch the show.
Juniper just is going to just hold her staff in front of her, ready to cast at something because he's about to make so much noise.
All right.
I won't regret this, but I want this to be spectacular.
Travis, what are you doing?
Travis on the shoulder. Guidance, go!
Honestly, all I want to do
Slap him on the ass like a football player.
just
Yeah.
grab the door handle and just rip it out. I don't want to like crash through the door. I just like want to remove the entire like mechanism.
Make a athletics check.
Jeremiah Hall, guidance.
You can add a D4 to it.
Okay.
We're
so
all just
add
grabbing his ass as he goes.
So add a D4. Oh, that's a 13. Well, hold on. Wait. Add a D4. Okay. That's 12 plus athletics, which is 5. So technically a 17.
Okay. Great. Yeah. You grab a hold of like the iron handle. The wood is actually pretty rotten. You can tell probably why Breath of the Cloud broke his picks in there is that this is old and rusted. Like it was going to be really hard to not unlock, but it's busted. You grab a hold of it, you put your hand right there so it doesn't swing open. You get a good rip, and there is some noise from the wood splintering and breaking. It's not nearly as loud as you guys thought it would be. It's far louder than you would like it to be. But yeah, so there is no. You can just wing it open if you like.
Problem solved.
All right, who's opening the door?
You.
Okay, so you pull the door open, and you look inside, and the stage door is a little bit towards the back of the stage, sort of in the upstage right corner, and there are some legs that are hanging down over the stage. They look tattered. They look, they've had a lot of like dry rot happen to them, and there's a runner along the back that's blocking your immediate view from the stage. What you do hear is chanting in a diabolic language, either infernal or a bit, you think infernal, maybe abyssal, and you can also, it is ramping up, the chanting is coming to like a crescendo, and as you're listening, you do hear a couple of voices start to drop out. So it sounds like some people might be coming to investigate the sound that they heard.
Hide.
All right, we hide, I guess.
All right.
All right, make some stealth checks.
Oh, hey, hi, hello. I forgot. The magic item I picked, the uncommon magic item, was because it's me, Boots of Flying. I justified them as my character of that she needs to pick things high in trees.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna fly up. Is there a catwalk? Can I perch on top of a leg? I would like to be up in the wings.
Okay. You fly up into the wings. Your boots do make some noise as the little wings flip and flutter.
Yeah.
Are you you're trying to land on like one of the legs?
No, I'm still stealthing. I just wanted to like have that area.
Yeah, but my question is, are you flying or are you trying to land on something?
I'll fly for the moment.
Okay.
I'll land if I have to.
Okay.
later. But right now, I'll just fly.
Cool.
Actually, no. I want to try to land to make the sound stop.
Okay. Roll me a percentile.
So if there's a catwalk, I'll land there. If not, I'll just land on top of a rail.
Batten.
A percentile, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
The wrong guy.
Matters if it's above a 20.
It is exactly a 20.
Okay. So.
I shit you not.
No, that's fine. So yeah, there is a 80% chance that the batten you land on breaks and falls, because this is very old. So as you guys go to scatter and hide, the batten holding up one of the legs, you hear your boots fluttering, and you want to be quiet. You grab a hold of the chain, and you barely put your feet on there, and you hold on to the chain. You don't fall, but the leg goes, and then all the rings that are holding up the leg just sort of.
Maybe if we're lucky, they'll think that's all the noise was. It's an old theater. We don't have to give ourselves away. Everybody just Jurassic Park it. If you don't move, they can't see you.
It is very old. However, because it is 10:30 and because we're trying to get to stuff, they do see you. So I'd like everybody to flip for initiative.
Since it's late, they do
I was about to
see you.
say, everybody else, hide. I'll just go along with the cult.
This is my life now.
Oh, Queen again.
Nice.
Dope.
You with the 9. Is it always the Voldemort 9?
I mean, no. There are other cards in here. I swear to God.
I believe you.
They're there.
Golden nine.
That is okay. It's not a big deal. I believe Juniper is up first. So, it's basically going to be, if I'm not mistaken, all you guys, then my guys. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it's you guys, then me. So the batten and stuff comes down. All of the other people, except for one main cultist. There's one that seems to be in the fancy hood and hat, and kneeling in the center of this ring of prepared magic is a wealthy gentleman. Looks like he's dressed poorly, but you can tell it is Drevenir ruled. The lead cultist has a wicked curved dagger long in his hand, and he is preparing to sacrifice Eberron. There are 5 other cultists that 3 that were standing still in the circle, 2 of them that had come a little closer to investigate you guys when the stuff fell, and at the front of the stage there is one masked, hooded figure in a more elaborate porcelain mask. Looking.
Is it the dragon mask?
They are all wearing dragon-marked masks, except for one.
Doesn't necessarily look like a dragon. It's like the house symbol.
Different.
Yeah. Okay.
So you don't have to rage on that.
Juniper.
Yeah, I am gonna need the I'm gonna need the would-be sacrificer to make a wisdom save, please.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw for him. That is a 9 plus 3 for a 12.
Fail! Hold fucking person! Stay! So he can't kill him right now.
We both have the same idea.
Yep. I was like, not that.
Okay.
Not right now, sir. That is not very gentlemanly of you. There's ladies present. You're not going to be doing that shit right now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fly to the other side of the stage so that if someone's aiming big group things, they're not going to hit all of us.
Great.
I'll stay up in the air, but I'm going to go to the other side of the other wings. I'm not going to try to land this time, though. You know.
Okay.
I learned. And I'm done.
Sounds good. Up next is, who had the next highest card? Yep.
It was me.
Go for it.
Cool. I'm so sorry. How many dudes are coming at us right now?
5, 6.
Okay. How logical is literally yeeting my axe at them to knock at least 2 of them down?
You could, but you can also close distance with 2 of them and attack them without losing your axe.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to take the fun out of it.
I
it's
mean,
fine.
It's gonna be logical.
that is my
I'm
job as the
kidding.
GM, is to take the fun out of everything. So if you want to.
yeah, we'll do that. I'd like to just at least put 2 of them on the ground if that's a possibility in one move.
I'll say you can attack 1, and if you want to use your bonus action to shove and try to knock prone the other one, you can.
Which bonus is that? The bonus proficiency, or is that the fighting spirit?
So fighting spirit is something that gives you 10 hit points and gives you advantage on your attacks. This is a made-up action, so it's not going to be listed there. So it's just something I'll let you do, or let everybody do. So
cool.
So
I don't want to break rules.
Yeah, you're good. So the first one is a normal attack roll with your axe, and then we'll do an athletics check on the second guy.
Okay, so that is a 13.
Oh, I messed you up. I'm sorry.
Sorry. No,
Stream.
you're fine.
No, that was me on the stream. I made our faces weird and then fixed it.
Yes, you did.
Well, I didn't even notice. Okay, I rolled a 13, and you said it's athletics?
So 13 does hit. Roll me damage on the attack first.
Uh-huh.
The cultists have on just some thin, flimsy leather armor.
Okay, so it's a 10.
10 points of damage? Okay.
Yes.
So that the axe comes cleaving through the first cultist, catches him square in the chest. The leather peels back and the blood begins to pour. He hits the ground out of the fight. And then make your athletics check.
And this is another d20 roll?
Yes, please.
Boom. Okay, that's an 18 with a +5 athletics.
Okay, so a total of 23 on the athletics. Yeah. He rolls a natural 1. I'm going to say you shove him back 10 feet and knock him prone. So he just goes skidding across the stage floor.
This was fun.
In fact, roll me a percentile.
Don't know what that means.
A D100.
Is that another 20?
D100.
Oh, okay.
I suppose you could do it in a 22.
It's the 2. Yeah,
Okay. On what I'm working.
His
I got
brain.
you. I got it.
Sorry, no. Yeah, on what I'm working with, I don't have a D100. That's all.
That's okay. It's usually 2d10. That's how you do it. You rolled a 62. Okay. I was looking for 80 or above. He slides across the stage. Nothing special happens. There you go. Okay. After the queen, we have ace, queen, 9, Max.
Yes. So are there any there was the catwalk up top?
The catwalk, there is a catwalk up top, but you have seen that everything hanging up top looks pretty precarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's frightening up there.
Then maybe I'll just stay down here. Then looking for another spot that I could just try to stealthily shoot from.
There are lots of curtains hanging down. You can use those to kind of obscure their view of you, if you would like.
Okay. So I'll try to find a curtain and use it as sort of cover.
Okay. Yeah. It can obstruct your view at the very least.
Excellent. Do I have a shot at the cultist that was about to do the sacrifice, the one that's being held?
You do. Yeah, you can take a shot at him.
Excellent. Before I do, let's do a bonus action and get Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay, so you put the Hunter's Mark on him.
Just in case. And let's take a shot.
Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot, motherfucker. Take a shot.
Oh,
wait,
terrible.
no, let's do a shot.
Roll. Temper roll, 13.
13. You have wait, do you have advantage because he's held?
Do I? That'd be nice.
13
I think
hits.
so, yeah.
13 hits. It hits anyway, but yeah, you do have advantage because he's under the effects of hold person.
Much better, 21.
Okay. Still hits.
So definitely hits.
Definitely hits.
The hunter makes his mark and knows exactly where to strike. All right, so that is 11 plus the hunter's mark. An extra 3, so 14. I don't get sneak attack for this one, do I?
You do have advantage, and if you're within 30 feet, you do. So if you want to move onto the stage and be close enough to do it,
Yeah, if you have
can.
advantage on it, which you do because he's held, you do technically get sneak attack.
You have to be within 30 feet for a ranged attack. That's the one limitation here.
That's fine.
Okay.
I won't get that damage in.
I can
What's your
get there.
favorite enemy?
So tack on another 2.
Okay. Roll me a or I'll roll it because I have it right here. Percentile.
That is a 70.
A 70. Okay. You come walking out onto the stage.
7-0.
Yeah. You can hear the stage is hollow underneath, and it is old, but you do not fall. Okay. After
A favorite enemy. Which one did I do?
Nice.
So, yeah.
So,
Were you able to get that early in Ranger?
Leah.
Yes, I did, but nothing here.
I'm going to put myself between Home Slice and the lead cultist,
Okay.
so that when he's not being held anymore, he hits me instead.
Okay. Sounds good. Roll me a percentile.
And I'll punch him.
I'll roll it. You roll your punch.
I got it.
Okay.
53.
You are good.
I punch.
You punch.
Yeah, 21 to hit.
21. Okay. Yeah.
And a 7 for the other one, so.
Okay. 7 misses. You do have advantage on these because he is held.
Seven damage.
Okay.
The other one will hit.
Okay.
6 damage.
Okay. Nice.
And I'm not magical yet.
You are not magical yet, but you do not need to be magical against him. He is not.
You're always magical, Megan.
Oh, it's nice. So the two.
And I'm going to key point defensive posture.
Okay. Nice. Right. And I believe it is Alexander. I think you're up.
I had like 5 different things that I wanted to do, but I'm just gonna keep hammering at the held person. I'll cantrip Toll the Dead, wisdom of 14.
Okay. Wisdom save. Natural 18. He'll succeed.
All right. Then the war action. Going to shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay, let's do it. With advantage.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, definitely hits.
All right. Seven points of damage.
Okay, so as the crossbow bolt pierces into this lead cultist's neck, the dagger that was in his hand falls as his body goes limp. He hits the ground and it goes scattering across the stage, spinning, almost picking up speed as it does. It leaps up into the hand of the other distinct cultist, who, in a feminine voice, begins chanting where the other had left off.
I think the dagger's cursed. Don't touch it.
All
Why
right.
not?
So, with
You know why not?
Please do. Oh, please do.
on the cultist's turn, there are one that is prone is going to stand up. It has limited amounts of movement, but it's going to make its way back to Travash, and then the other 3 that are up are going to go rushing into the wings. One of them is going to attack Alexander. A second one is going to attack Travash. One of them is going to attack Breath of the Cloud. Juniper is up too high, and then the new big bad with the fancy dagger is going to attack Leah. So let us do... Yes, Travash?
Question.
Yes.
I have a protection fighting style. It's a reaction,
Yes.
which gives disadvantage. Can I use that right now, or do I have to use that on my turn?
You can use it to protect... I'll say Alexander's probably within 5 feet of you. You can use it
Okay.
right now to protect him. We'll do that one
Well
first.
done.
I would like to do.
Yeah, nicely done.
Well done, sir.
So with disadvantage, natural 4 is going to miss Alexander's character. And then one cultist attack against Breath of the Cloud. Natural 3 is going to miss. 2 attacks against Travash. Roll dice, roll. Natural 14 plus a 5 will just hit with a 19. And you get hit for the first time ever. Congratulations. That is... 6. That is 3 points of damage to you, Travash. And now my Tarkanen is going to she's going to step forward, and you can see on her face the mark that she has as the mask sort of burns itself away. It leaves the mark on her, and she is going to cast Chromatic Orb at Leah. Ooh, probably not gonna hit. 15?
Come on, Cody. Meets it, beats it.
Oh. Okay.
You know how we do.
You put yourself in between people.
I build characters, you destroy them. That's how we play.
Don't be that way.
Can confirm, having watched you two play for like 7 years now.
Ouch. Low roll, 10 points of lightning damage.
Has it been 7 years?
6. I realized it's been 6 years this summer. Yeah, 6 years that I've known you, Meg, and Cody.
How much? I'm sorry.
10. And then I need the rest of you to make me Constitution saving throws, DC 14.
All of us?
Yep.
Making sure.
What does DC 14 mean? I'm learning, you guys.
You need to roll a 4.
So it's a 14 or higher with all your numbers.
22
Natural.
is a
Natural
That's
16.
rolled under. That's rolled under Constitution.
Yes.
Oh, great! I rolled me a straight up 8. I mean, I rolled a 5 plus 3. It's bad.
Okay.
I rolled me a no.
Oof.
A 9 in German.
Okay. So everybody that failed, you are going to take 9 points of force damage. Everybody that succeeded, you're going to take 5 points of force damage. As off of the aberrant dragon mark, this wicked, sharp, red, jagged tattoo that is seemingly has like burned itself onto this very beautiful blonde woman's face as her pallid mask falls away, burst forth with this chaotic energy targeting each of you. We're going to have a new round.
Do we need to
Flip a new card.
How much damage was that again?
9
if you succeeded.
if you failed, 5 if you succeeded.
And force damage is still just off your HP,
It's just
right?
damage. Yeah, just off your HP.
That's what I thought.
Some people are resistant to certain types of damage, so he always tells us what kind of damage in case we are.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Am I resistant to?
you are not.
Your viewers have got to be like, who the fuck is this noob asshole?
You're actually doing better than some new players we've had before, and like I still ask questions, and I've been playing D&D for again 6 years with these people, and I still am like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I don't literally. I'm shuffling. I swear to God.
I believe you.
don't know how
You're
to
fine. Yeah, once you draw a card, you leave it out, and then you draw a new
you don't
card.
shuffle at the beginning of every turn. You only shuffle once we're done with combat.
But we've only done one round,
So-
so just draw another
Yeah,
card.
we've only done one round, so
You're good.
you're good.
Max, you're up first.
Sorry.
Yellow.
Hello. Yes. Breath of the Cloud, it is your turn.
Okay, great. Looking at this interesting situation. So, what's the condition of the stage?
Rotten.
Rotten.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And is like everyone on the stage?
Most people, yeah.
All right. So, what I'm gonna do. Wait, what do we got for turns? Okay, what I'm gonna do. Is it possible for me to just like grab onto the curtain and hold action?
Sure.
All right. Yes. But I'm gonna grab onto the curtain. I'm gonna hold my action and go Destruction Derby.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for my next opportunity.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Destruction Derby, I think is what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just blow shit up. Let's go.
Don't have to tell Trevash twice.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Mike.
Okay. Let's just swing the axe. Let's just swing the axe at somebody.
Okay.
Or no, wait. Trying to figure out again. We got this cultist lady who is controlling all sorts of stuff, right?
She's launching some magic around.
Yeah. Now might be the time to yeet the axe at her.
Yeah, or you can run over and chop her.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go take care of her.
Okay. Would you like to use your fighting spirit and/or action surge?
Oh yeah. We should use. I had a plan for this. Yes, let's do the fighting spirit for this one.
Okay. So you get some temporary hit points, and
Okay.
you get advantage on your attack rolls.
Correct. Give me 1 second. And so just roll attack.
Yep. You get to roll 2 dice. Take the higher.
Okay, I rolled it's a 10. And then that's with under. What am I rolling that under? I'm so sorry.
Your attack plus 5 for your axe.
Just attack. Yeah, attacks. Right. Plus 5. So 19.
Hits.
Okay.
Roll damage for that.
Can do. 11.
11. Okay. Nice. Would you like to action surge to take a second attack?
I would. Yeah, let's try to nip this in the bud.
Okay. Go for it. Kill with advantage.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right, so that's 14 plus 5, right?
Mm-hmm. 19.
And so that's a 19
Yeah. Hits.
hits, and so let's do some damage. That's 7.
7 more points of damage. Nicely done. She is almost bloodied. But yeah, she's looking pretty rough. Okay. That is it for Ravash. Up next, we have Caitlin.
I think it's me because I have Jack.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to yell at Leah. I'm going to yell at Leah. Multicasting. I thought he said multi-classing. Sorry. Grab him and that's not my voice. Grab him and point to the, who I'm talking about. And I am going to try to just land on top of the main assassin guy and hopefully break through the stage. But
Okay.
Leah can fly and I can fly, so we're not going to take too much damage. So I'm just going to fucking drop on him. What? Meg was confused.
I can't fly anymore, and
Then never mind.
They go before I do.
That's true. I'm gonna land on you. I wasn't sure how much you could fly. I'm gonna land on the woman then instead because she's farther away and the Dragonborn can take the damage.
That's the woman. She's on stage. She's the one. With
I know,
the
but there was someone at the front of the stage and then there was someone right next to you that was hold personed.
He's gone.
Correct.
They're dead.
He's already gone? Okay, I'm sorry. Then I'm
Yeah.
still going to go try and smash her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to beat her over the head with a stick.
Okay. Make
Instead.
your shillelagh attack.
I will. 19!
Hits.
And that's a D8, not a D6. It makes it a D8. 6!
6. Okay. Nicely done.
Then bonus action, I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way for whatever the cat is planning.
Bonus action shillelagh.
Bonus action, I'm gonna shillelagh again.
No,
No,
that's-
bonus action to cast shillelagh.
I will do that. Then I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of the way.
Okay, then they're going to take the attack of opportunity against you
Okay.
as you fly up out of the way. Ooh, natural 20.
Fuck.
That is going to be max damage plus roll on the
There
short.
have been an inordinate amount of natural 20s you've got
Tonight is
there,
the
Cody.
night. Saturday the 15th. Beware the Ides of August,
Three?
apparently.
I've gotten 2 or 3.
We've gotten a ton.
Which is
in
not a
the past-
small amount.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not.
It's not. 18 points of damage
Gross.
Gross.
plus
Gross.
It's a pool of blood on the ground.
plus
Gross.
4. 22 total points of damage.
Oh no, Caitlin.
I'm still up. I'm just rough.
Yeah.
Because druids have hit point out the ass, but
Okay. That is it for Caitlin. I believe it is Alexander.
Okay. So I asked this on the side, but after that hit, how haggard do you look?
on a scale of 1 to 41, I look like I'm about a 14.
I love the specificity.
So I've looked better, but you can't tell because I'm just a pale as shit waif anyway, so who knows?
When you
You're flying,
bleed,
though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I went up.
Alright. All I ask is hold one more turn and then I'll heal people. Because this turn I asked if for multicasting, you said as long as it's not above your casting level, right?
Yep.
And so my level's 2. So if I do a cantrip and a first level spell,
You're good. As long
Okay.
as they don't occupy the same action, right? So
okay.
action, bonus action, you can do that.
Okay, I can do that. Yes. Crap. All right. Nope. Never mind. They're both actions. I had what. All right, screw it. I'm just going to do what I was going to do originally. I'm going to cast at second level,
Mm-hmm.
bless, and bless as long as within 30 feet of me.
Sure.
Would you say, could I get my 4 party members?
You could.
Because at second level I can cast up to 4.
Yeah, you're going to need a little moving. But yeah, you move forward a bit. You catch them all.
Bless them all until they get verschnicket.
Bless you all. Achoo. You get a smooga, and then you bundle up, and then you're good with the soup. And with War Priest, as for an extra action to make an attack.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because they were both actions, but War Priest allows me a secondary action. And I will shoot whichever one's closest to the sacrifice.
Okay. Sounds good.
And roll. Yes, sweet. So 23 unnatural. So unnatural 23.
Okay. Yeah, hits. Absolutely.
How
all right.
wouldn't be a natural 23? I just want to know, like, what die that's on, because you're playing with some loaded dice. If you can get a natural 23, sir.
You're right. There we go. Oh, you scared me. 8. So 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Nice. All right.
It rolled over 1, and I'm like, oh.
Anything else? All right. Bad guys are up. So, the blonde female assassin is going to take her short sword and make an attack against Leah, who is Ravash, who is in her face. So that is a 19. 19 does hit Travash. What is it? Yep, 19. So that is going to be 12 points of damage.
Did we all just? I'm so sorry. Did we all just get healed a little bit?
You all have bless, so you all get to add a D4 to hit and saving throw.
Okay, so I'll take the 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, but I don't do anything with the blessing on that, right?
Not right now. No.
Cool.
Okay. And then our smaller cultists, the 4 of them that remain, are going to swarm around. We're going to take 1 attack against Alexander, 1 attack against Breath of the Cloud, 1 attack against Leah, 1 attack against Travash.
Okay.
All right. So, in reading order, that is Alexander, a 16.
16 is my armor class.
All right. Breath of the Cloud, 21.
That'll hit.
6 against Leah, that's going to fail, and 16 against Travash is going to fail. So, my 2 people that got hit, you are each going to take 5 points of piercing damage. These little cultist daggers do the stabby, stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
That is it for the bad guys. Leah, you're up.
I also rolled, because bless is a concentration.
Okay.
I just rolled for a concentration 17.
Nice. You do succeed.
I would like to pick up the dude
Okay.
and try to get him the fuck off the stage.
Okay. Yeah, there is a cultist right next to you. Do you want to hit him before you grab him and move? Grab the dude and move?
How bad do they look?
If you hit them hard, you could knock them out.
I'll try. Yeah, dirty 20.
Hits.
Seven damage.
Very close. He's teetering on being knocked out.
Can I bonus action hit and then flurry of blows pick the guy up?
Sure. Do it.
Or verse versa?
Yeah. Since it gives you a bonus attack, I'll allow it. Yeah.
Another dirty 20.
Yeah, he's KO'd. 1 hit point left.
Cool. I will pick him up like small baby, take him off stage.
Okay, you scoop up the guy. You go running off of the stage. You can hear the board sort of creak and splinter beneath your footsteps, even as light as you are. But carrying Drevin ruled is danger. So, after Leah, that's the end of the round.
He was
I was
holding his
holding
action.
I apologize. Held action, please.
Or until she moved.
Yep.
Pretty much. Quick look upwards if there's anything heavy being suspended above the stage, like any like sandbag type items.
Yeah, there's some sandbags up there for the fly system. Sure.
Beautiful. I shall try to take aim at the rope of one of those bags.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
That is a 19.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Uh, 10 damage.
Okay. You take a well-aimed shot at the sandbag up above. It hits the edge of the rope, cutting it as it goes, and the rope begins to rapidly untwine and unspindle itself until it's hanging but by the smallest of strands, and then the weight of the sandbag, 30, 40 pounds, just sort of snaps and it comes careening down towards the stage. Roll me a percentile, please.
That is a 36.
Okay, the stage, it hits, and as the impact comes spreading out, it didn't hit the actual trap door, but the boards on the stage are weak enough that it comes crashing through it, and you guys begin to hear the rapid snapping of the boards in and throughout the stage, and they just all begin to sort of snap and fall as the infrastructure beneath it gets taken out. I need Travash and Alexander to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Sorry, this freaking thing. Okay. And dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't have any dexterity, so 16.
Okay. So, Travash, you're able to leap back far enough out of the way so that the stage doesn't collapse underneath you. Alexander, you turn to leap out of the way, but the stage starts to come out from underneath you. You land on your stomach, your hands sort of clawing along the boards as you come careening close to the edge.
Star, brother, save me.
Would anybody like to try to do something to save Alexander?
Yes, I would. I would like to.
Okay. Make a dex
flying.
save. Yeah.
I would like to make a dex save. Thank you. Oh no. Fly, you fools! I'm trying! I'm flying!
Long.
Okay, natural 19. So I got excited. I thought it was a 20 for a sec, but it bounced.
Okay.
So it's a dex save, so that's a 21.
Okay, you come swooping in, and you're able to catch him sort of under his shoulders as you go, and your boots are barely able to keep you both aloft, just long enough for you to put him on shaky but solid ground. As you guys look back, the cultists have piled into what is about a 15-foot deep orchestra pit beneath the stage. The boards have sort of fallen in on top of them. The female cultist, the mark on her face begins to burn off and away, and you guys are able to successfully get Drevin out of there. To wrap us up, you guys meet with Max.
Trapdoor exit.
Drevin, and he tells you the story of he normally likes to get away from the high life. His wife can be demanding on him, so he pays to rent out the bar for himself, and he believes Tavish set him up, that somebody paid him to let them in. He was supposed to be sacrificed to summon forth some form of servant to this guy, and he thought it had been his wife that had set him up, Nora. But when you meet with Nora returning, Max is like, I don't want to see her by myself. If she's the crazy cultist lady, we're gonna walk Drevin home. It is in true sordid Sharn fashion, her long lost twin sister, who is a cultist attempting to ruin her life and take her place.
Would it be a complete dick move if I submitted this story to the Sharn Inquisitive instead of this reporter?
He worked.
Recording.
Yeah, he worked for the Tatler. So if you wanted to, but they usually are a tabloid rag. But you suspect that the ear rules will do their best to kill the story at rather than.
I won't worry about it then.
Rather than that, you all are paid. Max is extremely grateful, and that is going to end our one-night adventure. Yes, Travis.
I was promised more drink.
There are more drinks to be had. Actually,
I don't want to go.
Celebrate.
They said the more drinks here now.
let's do this. Everybody make me a Constitution saving throw.
Roll for drunk, bitches!
Oh no.
I have the resilience feat, so I'm fine with this.
Oh, I get so drunk. Actually, maybe not. A 10.
I rolled a 21. Wow.
19.
Would you say 17, Meg? Oh, shit! Oh,
Yeah.
there goes the cat!
Yeah.
Drug cat! Give him white Russians, they have milk in them!
The cat gets a sip of Bailey's and is passed out before the first round
I'm going
is
to
done.
pet the cat.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Wait, I still have restoration.
Jellicle me. Jellicle.
No, you sing when you get drunk. It's good. You scratch behind the ears. Come here.
No, that is not. Oh, no, that's it. That's
It's good.
I
Yeah?
rub his tummy.
I like the attention. I don't like the attention. I like the attention.
Just playing with toe beans.
Yeah. You guys drink throughout the night, each of you passing out in ascending order. I believe that leaves Travis alone to run up the tab at the end of the night. But it is a good victory, and it's one you all enjoy in a very tough city to live in. So congratulations, everybody. Thank you guys for playing with us. We did run a little long, and I appreciate all of your patience. You guys have been phenomenal. We're going to say goodnight. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you guys next time. We'll be back Monday with more Disasters in Danger. That's not the show, but that's the one that's happening then. But so we'll see you next time. But until then, be cool.